What's up, everybody? We are back for night 2 of WrestleMania 41. I don't know anything about night 2. I know the card, obviously, but other than that, I don't know any of the results of night 2. Obviously, right now I'm joined by JP and Heather. JP has watched night 2. I don't know how much Heather caught of it. Connor will be joining us in a bit. He's over at Jake DeMarco's reviewing maybe the best, maybe the worst WrestleMania of all time. Somewhere in between.
You want me to give you? I'll tell you what I think of WrestleMania.
I'm gonna come.
So, that's what I thought of WrestleMania.
I don't know if that's a bad or good thing,
Key word, I'm gonna.
but he didn't.
This place is. I want everybody to tell me where WWE was. I can't talk. I want everybody to tell me where they think WWE goes from here. And I'm talking about the chat. As we watch this show, I want you to tell me where you think the feuds are going to go. And I can guarantee you, none of you can tell me what's going to happen. I can see it from a mile away, and it's stupid. That's all I'm going to fucking say. Go ahead.
Hopefully, I can piece it together as the night goes on, but who knows? I'm dragging a lot of ass right now. So we're going to get this started. Last night pretty much destroyed me. So not not the quality of the show or anything. It was just a lot of wrestling, not a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into it here. I'm not going to waste time counting down or anything like that because we'll be jumping around on this one a lot more. This whole show is about 3 hours and 40 minutes. So
I'm going to make a quick point and then you can start it.
Yeah.
You see them two people sitting there on that fucking boat? You can't see it, and I'm talking the basement.
Yeah, I do.
They are watching a tidal wave come, and they're thinking it's not going to hit them. That's how WrestleMania felt to me.
Well, we'll find out. Well, I'll find out shortly. I think to me, and I'm just gonna. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. The second night's card looked better on paper.
Yes.
Keyword paper.
Not, and it didn't look like drastically better. Don't get me wrong. It's not like night and day. It is like one match better on paper than the other. But let's get into it. We've wasted enough time here. Back to WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes walking in here looking like a fucking dork. No, Judgment Day. I don't give a shit about any of this, really.
No.
Again, I like the whole stage. The setup was good, but will the matches
just wait for Bianca Belair? Takes her fucking 25 years to get to the fucking goddamn ring with her fucking hopping. Wait.
I don't know.
This is why WrestleMania is 4 hours long. It's because the entrance 55 fucking yards long, and
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I have no investment in this women's triple threat match. I don't care at all who wins. I don't care who. It just feels like kind of thrown together at the end.
It was.
Okay, I don't need to see what happened last night. It was fucking less than 24 hours ago. So suck my ass. Boom. I don't know.
Talking about how 16 years she was 16 when she was at WrestleMania 9.
Getting pounded by Triple H as an underage.
Her middle daughter, who looks like Taylor Swift, is 16 years old.
What about Hook Nose McGee?
I wonder about Tent Face. How old is she?
She is 14.
Man, they made two good kids, and then they got
that one's called the Butt Baby.
They got Hawkeye. They got Hawkman as a fucking child. Like, it's fucking amazing.
This Peacemaker, man. He's like, that one's a Butt Baby.
Yeah.
Xfinity. Fucking
I
Christ.
think as the night goes on, I think these guys become belligerent.
They get fucking knockered, man. There ain't no way.
Especially in the last fucking match. They just, like, we're drinking.
Just gonna move on here. Okay, here comes the champ entering first. It seems to be a common
like
thing
her.
now.
I do like. For everybody saying, "Oh, she's too small."
It's Yoski.
You know what? Io Sky makes it work.
She's a great wrestler, so.
He knows that.
But okay, she's too small. Fucking half the roster is 3'8".
Right, I got you. What I'm saying is, this is what you hear online: is she's so small. She is no smaller than what everybody thought should be the fucking world champion of both brands in Liv Morgan.
Sasha Banks.
She's bigger than
They're
Liv
all
Morgan.
small, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, but she has wrestling acumen.
Mm-hmm.
The other two do, but Io Sky is so good.
Yeah, she is. And to be honest with you, I kind of wish she was coming up with the younger talent that they have in NXT now.
Oh God, yeah.
Because that's like I don't know how old Io Sky is.
She's in her 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like
she's probably like.
She was in Lucha Underground for a while.
yeah,
she was in Lucha Underground with Io Sky or Kairi Sane.
Maybe she was a child at that point. She was a fetus wrestling. Can't defeat us.
Where's the first one there?
Oh, we got Dracula as the ref again. That's great. What's up, Alpha and Frederico?
She is 34.
You know,
I
that's
found
good.
I found Lucha Underground in 2017.
This is
16?
just bad right here.
Well, you know who that is right there. That's her.
That's Montez's daughter.
Yeah. I do not like this woman at all. But this is, what are they doing?
They're playing
They're all
skip rope.
70.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
know.
70 and trying to skip rope. Like, what the fuck's going on? Look
The
at
double Dutch champions.
at 70?
She's spry as fuck. You see her?
Uh-huh.
Wait, that is Montez Ford's child?
Yes.
Okay, it's
That's
so
my daughter.
creepy
She looks like she
That
could be
she-
her biological child.
that he ended up dating someone that looks exactly like his kid. Does
Uh-huh.
anybody else think that's fucking creepy? We got a Velveteen on our hands again?
No, watch, they're just skip roping and they just are fucking around and shit. It's just so bad. Like, oh my god, get to the fucking ring.
T longest. The fuck does that mean? Oh, she's tied for longest. Okay. What the fuck?
Look at this. These guys are over here. Fuck
she
it.
failed,
Look at me.
yeah.
I'm 78.
So I gotta get out of here.
And they're still fucking wiggling their fucking ass. It's just like, oh my god, just stop. Fucking get in the fucking ring. You Rose Bowl fucking parade. And
I'm
they
going
literally
for
have a
Bianca
parade.
because I know you'd hate it so much.
And for all you people, we have a thing called the Rose Bowl, and they actually do a parade where all of the floats look like roses. They have to be infused with roses.
Yep. They have to contain roses in one.
It's so fucking bad. But that's what she looks like. She looks like a fucking walking Rose Bowl parade float.
I'm on my own against the wall. God.
It's so fucking, it's so generic.
Hey, look, it's
and
Minute
fucking
Maid.
That song was made in a minute.
I'm on my own. I guess the wow.
You're just fucking wiggling shit. I'm just uh. Can't fucking stand her at all.
Yeah, why is this still going, man? Holy fuck! She's just doing this in ring forever.
I told you.
Did they have to
Her
like?
entrance
Are they
was 25
preparing
dollars
though?
long. Crowd fucking hates her.
Are they preparing for something else? Like, is this some sort of?
I think Rhea needed to stall for a second.
No, this entrance is fucking really good. This woman is on the precipice of leaving everybody behind for a while.
I hope she's wearing the. I hope she's wearing the
This
fucking wolf mask.
This is the Rhea I've been wanting to see for the longest fucking time. Look at it. She looks so good. She looks like a fucking star here. Sorry, I'm going on a rant. She does. She looks like an
I
absolute
don't know.
fucking star.
I gotta give her.
Growth crush on her since I first saw her. So
I gotta give her a bit of a negative. She doesn't have people jumping rope on the side.
She is what Triple H. She's doing the.
I mean, like jumping rope. In what world is that intimidating to anybody? I don't know. Whatever.
Not. She's the bubbly baby face. That's what they're going with. It just fucking sucks, man. This is why people fucking hate Bianca Belair. This is why she's been getting booed.
She needs
She's
to.
been
She needs to
getting
turn
booed.
heel so bad.
She has been getting booed heavily for like 3 weeks now. So I'm going to tell you this throughout this match. It just gets the crescendo of getting booed. It grows and grows throughout this match. Talking about Bianca Belair. Sorry, if I'm not spoiling anything, but that's one thing that you'll notice in the match. The crowd starts hating her worse and worse.
honestly, when it comes to Bianca Belair, I think that's the only logic.
That's the only thing that works. You're right. It's the only thing that's going to work for her right now. She has to turn heel.
Yeah, it's either. Honestly, it's sad to say, but it's either turn heel or get like a legit injury and disappear for like a year.
Yeah,
'Cause that's the only way that like you can come back as a face and still get like a lot of love.
I'm going to point out the little things here. I want you to watch Io Sky. When they introduce everybody, I want you to watch Io Sky.
I also have to say one thing. Why did Bianca Belair get like the most extra entrance? She's not the champ. She's not even probably the biggest fan favorite in this.
she checks a box.
She checks a box. Either that or it tells you the booking decision. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah,
When it comes to entrances, you can kind of, I'm not giving anything away, but based off of last night, the ones that got the really big entrances, besides Jey Uso, won or lost, I mean. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that's what I would have predicted.
She looks like the Joker. Like physically. Like the face shape and everything. Like she's like the comic book Joker.
Throughout this feud, I've been saying Io Sky needs to retain.
She's the best of the bunch in the ring right now.
I agree with you. But it's not about, don't think they're doing that because of her wrestling. I think they're trying to get her to that next level. Does that make sense?
I also feel like you can't have, if you want to build up that belt, you can't have it on somebody that can't do it in ring. The women need someone that can wrestle in ring being their champion.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think Tiffany Stratton has that. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany Stratton can wrestle.
And
She
she
can
can talk.
wrestle, and
And
she's pretty good on the mic. So, but they really have to establish the women as wrestlers more than fucking
this is
eye
great.
candy.
Bikini models, yeah.
This is great. This is great. Because they've been pushing. Oh,
Bianca's just
that was,
okay. I got to be in this spot now. I got to be over here in this spot.
she's doing, but she's in there with.
Bianca Belair is like a paint by numbers wrestler, man. I think she
But right
maps it out
now,
in her
well,
mind and just
I think some of her matches it hides some of her fucking shortcomings
How you doing, Cody?
to an extent, if that makes sense. She is a by the numbers.
I just mean like I feel she benefits very greatly from being in WWE where there's a lot of like pre-match organization.
Yes,
She
absolutely.
couldn't go anywhere and put on a match. I really don't think. I don't think Rhea Ripley could either. But
I don't think the WrestleMania roast is on TV at all. I think that's just something that they do, unless they're doing something on Peacock.
it's
I
called
didn't see anything.
WrestleMania Night 2.
Because if they're going to put the roast on Peacock, I'm fucking watching that
Fuck
shit.
yes.
I do not fucking care. That shit will be fucking hilarious. Because the story, that's when you hear the stories of the road
Yep.
shit. And that's what I loved about fucking wrestling. When people are talking about wrestling, those are the things that I listen to and love
But why
listening
is Io Sky stuck there?
to. Well, Sky is trying to sell. That's that Japanese wrestling for you. I'm just saying. I'm being truthful with you. I don't.
See, that was a great escape right there.
Yeah.
Close call.
This
Looked great.
is a good match. I didn't like that shit. This is a good match. They do a really good job of using the talents of the three
One thing
and showcasing
I'll
them.
say already is that instead of the men's triple threat match was like a 1-on-1 half the fucking time until the very end.
Hey,
This is more interaction between all three and interweaving.
I'll give you one spoiler.
No,
They're going
don't.
to do the same thing as the triple threat with the men, with the finishers.
Yeah, I
They're just
figured.
doing finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher. But it is pretty good. That's one spoiler I'll give away.
Yeah, at least it's not Survivor Series. It's just nice.
Well, you do remember how this is.
I very much like how it ends.
I do too. Big Basement will like it too.
I think so too.
I like Vampire. Fucking. Oh my god, his name should be Count Dracula. The perfect name for a referee.
I'm gonna laugh if that is actually his name in the back. Could you imagine in the production meetings? Yeah, we're gonna have Guido working this match.
Count Dracula comes in.
We got Jersey Shore working this match. We'll have Dracula working this one. Then we got Beanstalk.
Oh, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Count Dracula.
Why? I mean, it's more impressive when you do it to somebody the size of Rhea. Io Sky is a feather.
That was pretty good.
That was awesome. I do know the result of this match. I just didn't get to see most of it because I was in here working.
We are Buddy Ripley and Bianca.
Now it's going to start being the one-on-one, but it's not going to be as long, I don't think. Her tights are ripping right around her ass. She's got like the perfect $half sized hole right on one ass cheek.
Razor's Edge. So Cody says Roast of WrestleMania will not be on Peacock.
See, I think if this thing goes well, you're gonna see these once a year.
Yeah,
They're gonna do a roast like they did with like they do on Comedy Central, and they donate it to their, you know what I mean? That's what I think they're doing. What's up, Johnny?
Johnny Ray. What's up, Johnny Ray? We are on the.
Johnny Ray.
I gotta do my best, Wade Barrett.
Fucking.
You gotta put some emotion into it, okay? Johnny Ray.
Listen, face.
Face first, but we're still on the first match here, the women's triple threat. So far, it's been pretty good. Good opener. They chose the right match.
Better than the women's the Jade Cargill and Naomi match.
Oh, that match was like, if I could take a shit and then take another shit, and then maybe take another shit, I'd say this is a really good match. I haven't even watched any of the Hall of Fame, really. I've seen who was inducted, but we didn't actually watch it. I do want to hear what Triple H had to say.
I usually catch the speeches throughout the week on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, because usually they're gonna say something, and it's gonna be like, "Oh my God, did you hear what he said about this? They're such pedophiles." And then it comes out, he said something about it. It's, I love my children. That makes him a pedophile. Fuck.
Basement has not seen any of it because he had to work today.
I've seen it.
I was unable to see it due to work.
I know most of the results, but I did not get to see all of the matches in full because I was in here.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley landed right on Bianca Belair's hand.
She did.
My life consists of wrestling, school, and fucking goddamn fucking work. I'm gonna beat the shit work.
Wrestling, school, and fucking goddamn fucking.
I'm doing this shit on the weekends. I don't have a life, so I watch wrestling and baseball. That's it. Oh, JP already damn blew a gasket. I'm telling you, Johnny. Just wait. Basement asked me where. I want everybody to tell me where they think this shit is going. I know where this shit is going. This is one of the few matches I agree with.
Actually did right.
That was a nice tackle.
That was.
But I will shit on it for other reasons. Those reasons are...
Why don't they have the women come out dressed as Clash of the Clowns? Fucking stupid ass War Raiders. That killed me last night, man. Why would they do that?
Even more so because Bianca was one of the showcased fucking characters. She
hit it, but she only got a 2 count. Oh, here comes. They're doing a really good job of wrestling, but they're going to start. This is when it starts. Basement. I'm sorry. I already gave you this spoiler. Io Sky is such a great seller.
Fucking flopped around like a fish. Riptide.
I think I agree with Johnny 100%, and I will stand by what I said about the fucking cards. Night 2 should have main evented night 1, and night 1 should have main evented night 2. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
You know how I feel about fucking Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Yeah.
Not for me, dog.
Well, just wait for it. The bell hasn't rung yet.
Ah!
Look at Io Sky, man. She's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Such a great seller.
She's just a really good wrestler.
She is. I mean, she's one of the best women they have on their roster.
Mm-hmm. Now she's being carried like a baby.
I would not mind Rhea carrying me like a baby.
Oh,
I'm being honest. That was a good reversal, man.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh,
She did not
shit, that was
land on
stiff
her
fight.
feet.
Oh,
She just kept going. I'll say one thing though, because you're saying this is like back to back to back finishers, right? There is there is a couple moments in between. It isn't like every
It's
move is a finisher back to back to back,
True.
right?
True.
It doesn't feel
But
so
if they do
bad
it
in that way.
slower, in the first, and last night's it was just one right after the other.
There was there was no
No breather
meat in between, nothing in between.
oh yeah.
Don't get me started, please, God. I need to breathe. Okay. Ooh,
What is she saying?
They're triggering me in the fucking chat.
I'm a
Not bad.
boo. I'm a boo. That's all I hear from Bianca.
Yeah.
You ain't nothing but a bitch. So dumb.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Them tights are holding on.
His ass is exploding, man. It's fucking
Thread. Oh my god.
ass explosion.
Hey, Cody, what's your fucking question? Since everybody's asking fucking questions in the fucking chat, what's your fucking question? Just kidding, man. What's your question? Oh my God, I cannot with you. Yes, they are putting Seth and Paul Heyman together. I did like the finish of the match. That match last night, the finish of that match was pretty good. I loved what they did.
Honestly, it's the only reason I think people didn't fucking riot after Mania Night 1.
Uh-huh. Yes.
No, that's cool. Oh god, that was a cool spot.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's a good spot there.
Rhea Ripley's on the precipice, man. She's right there. Oh my God, she actually used something. This match it's no disqualification. She actually used something.
There's Connor.
Stupid fucking.
Oh my god,
that's part.
I just got a face full of ass.
One,
guys,
two,
I love the finish.
And I love
Loved
that was Bianca that got pinned.
Told you.
That to me,
But
and
I have a fucking problem with this.
So before you get into your fucking problem, that to me was a better paced match than the triple threat last night.
I am all for the winner.
The men's, you mean?
Yeah,
No.
because it was just
Yes.
like when you know how that one was Finisher Fest. We were talking about like this had a moment where it was like kind of almost back-to-back finishers, but there was some
Right.
lube in between.
Yeah.
So
I like that match so far. That's gonna be a tough one to beat.
Yeah.
So I have
again-
seen the entire show when it happened, but yes, I agree with you. This match delivered, in my opinion. I thought it did a solid job.
I think it failed. The right winner.
Of course you did.
The right winner. But what in the fuck are they doing with Bianca Belair?
Well,
If they're
okay,
gonna
yeah,
have her
you know what? You're
stay-
right. You're right. What a
If they're gonna
stupid
have
move.
her stay, and I'm okay with her not winning. The winner, right person won the match.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
kind
not
of
like the fact that not Rhea Ripley, that Bianca Belair, they did not pay off what they did on fucking Friday Night SmackDown.
I will also just say though that like
Failure.
in my
Storytelling-wise.
opinion, Rhea should not be champion right now because it's like we've already seen that for so fucking long.
Mhm.
So we need to keep her away from the belt. So it is down to Bianca and Io, and I just figured if you know I thought Bianca would win. I thought they were gonna turn her heel and then like her and
The-
Jade off to the races or whatever the fuck. But
The whole triple Jade, Naomi, Bianca Belair thing is like head scratching right now.
I know, and that's the problem. And so I share JP's sentiment about like the idea of like, I'm cool with Io being the winner, and I'm cool, and I love the match.
I love it.
It does raise that gigantic question mark of like, all right, then he's right. What the fuck do you with Bianca now? It's like,
Mhm.
oh,
That I didn't even think about that, but you're right. It's the match was good. The right person won, but why the fuck
Sort of.
do anything with Bianca
Sort of.
Belair?
I love the match.
that's the only reason why I said Bianca should win.
Yeah,
The wrestling, what was happening in the ring
Yeah, good
was
stuff.
good. They had me on the edge of my seat. I was like, they were taking me on a ride, which is all I want to do. I want to get away and just watch what happens.
A lot of potholes.
What they did in that match was really good.
but
By the
like,
way, I will just
why?
The only problem is they cut that story off with Io Sky. I know I can tell you where they should go,
Gonna
yeah,
rock.
but
but
yeah,
are
it's
they
Bianca's
going
the
to
problem.
go there?
Why take
Yeah.
Bianca away from the storyline they built for her? It makes
That's
no
the part
sense.
Yeah, that's the part that's the head scratching for me too. Real quick, just overall, without going into spoilers, I will say that like in my opinion, and I don't know if JP and Heather say again, what they said is, I definitely think night 2 was a massive step up compared to night 1.
Fucked ass.
He
There we
did
go.
as soon as I got on the call. He's like, "This fucking show sucks." Before we move on, Johnny, I finally, yes, well, not finally. A lot of people agree with what we say about Jey Uso. I'm with you 100%, but I do
First-
feel like they booked themselves into a corner with the guy, so they had to
Yep.
give him the title.
Agreed. I think we talked about that last night.
We did, but I
First two
just
matches
wanted to point
were
that out.
good. After the first two matches, the show is like, what are you doing?
So this is another one where like I'm glad McIntyre's on the card, but it's like,
It should be for a title.
why is he fighting fucking this piece of shit? I'm
This-
sorry,
th-
not
this-
a big fan
you
of
know what this
Damian
feels like
Priest.
to me?
He's like,
This
Dolph
feels
Ziggler
like
bigger.
collateral damage for the Rock's shenanigans and interfering in the main event.
The
of
whole
Mania,
Mania feels like it got shook up at the last moment because the Rock couldn't do whatever he's supposed to do. And if that's
Yeah.
not the case, because he shows up or whatever, then I just fuck you, Triple H.
Yeah, that's gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with you right there. Where it's like that's gonna make me look at Triple H's booking a little bit differently.
Yes.
Now, as far as this goes,
That
it's good
is
that they're on the
exactly
card, but you got one guy who got a fucking title push for half the fucking year, and the other guy that should have had the title that never got it.
Here's
Yeah.
without trying to because you haven't seen or heard anything, right, Basement?
Mm-mm.
So I'll try to be as spoiler free as I can be. I look forward to this match only because I have a feeling that both of these guys are going into this match with a gigantic fucking chip on their shoulder for obvious reasons. Because I think both of them think they should be in higher positions in the company.
I
More
don't
so
think
Drew than
Priest should
Damien,
be.
obviously. But and it's just like, oh, these two guys, we got nothing for them. So WrestleMania match. I really enjoyed this match. I thought that they
After this match, though, I could just I didn't care.
I think that, and I thought this too. In terms of a prediction, I thought they maybe not be like a slightly above average match is basically what I'm saying. Like nothing like oh my god, but I thought they did a very good job with what they were given here.
I do like the fact that
I enjoyed it.
I like the fact that if you're gonna do this match where it feels like it shouldn't really be happening, that you add a stipulation to it. It's really the only way you can kind of make it feel that much more important.
And I think I said about this with the Hell in the Cell match between Drew and Punk, and there's going to be parts of this that you'll see in this matchup too. Is when you have these like high like stipulation matches, or even like it's like it's a Sin City street fight, and we all kind of like roll our eyes where it's like it's a fucking like. You're just making a no DQ match where you can involve like fucking like a jack-o'-lantern because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
but what the one thing that the Hell in the Cell did specifically, and they do it in this match too, is that when it comes to use of like weapons and other things like that, not all of them obviously, but they're strategically done to tell this to make the impact when things happen and get and moments get triggered mean that much more. So it's not just like for the sake of like, hey, here's a chair, wham, 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 wham. Oh, here's a table, wham, wham. They actually like methodically plan shit out and plan spots out with stuff so that it just it's done well.
I will say this right now. I will say these two entrances are really good.
McIntyre, in all honesty, has been my worker of the year.
I agree with you.
I'm right there with you.
They brought the sword back, and now it turns.
These two entrances.
Oh, never mind. It's just a fucking graphic behind it. That was fucking that blew my mind.
That's yeah.
He's fucking Doom. Yeah. What's the Doom guy? I guess.
A game that's coming.
Yeah, where it's set in like medieval time. Hey, at least it doesn't look like Clash of Clans. For fuck's sakes.
Yes. Yeah, he came out with this.
I like this better.
I would have had like the lights a lot darker though, because
it
looks a lot worse in the bright lights.
Come on, rip some ass there, Drew. He just starts pissing.
Just like a big log falls out from under his thing.
Back in my territory.
I made haggis again. Shit's all over the floor.
I hope they put the belt back on him soon.
I don't think he ever really had the belt, personally. He had it for a day or a minute or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think night 2 is definitely a overall a much better step in the right direction compared to.
No, I wasn't very much a fan of night 1. So far, this match, the first match, the triple threat, was
stop triggering.
No, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Don't twig on me.
I'm gonna do it.
Look at that big red nipple.
I would actually say night 2 is within the top 5 of.
Oh my
Night
God.
2 is the best thing ever made.
I mean, I know, Basement, you've seen Hogan Andre, right?
Yeah.
You've seen Steamboat Savage, right?
Yeah, I think we all watched that together. No, did we watch it all together?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Now imagine the greatness of that.
Oh,
Multiplied by 1 bajillion.
He's ready to rip his beard off.
That would be like 9,111 9/11s.
Holy shit. Oh, man. Anyway, think of like those epic matches, specifically the Steamboat Savage matches. Think of like that match stretched out over 2 nights.
First of all, there's zero chance I'm ever going to believe you because it's John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
I actually like the Charlotte Barbie match, the Charlotte Tiffany Stratton match.
I thought it was so messy.
I did too.
It was they might have beat the shit out of each other, but it didn't look good.
So you wanted them to?
It didn't look like it didn't look like they knew what they were doing.
I didn't. I'm not saying it's one person's fault or the other.
That makes no sense to me.
What?
The basement just.
It didn't look like they knew what they were doing. They were off
Yeah.
spots half the time. They were fucking all over the place.
I don't think there was supposed to be any spots for that match.
They didn't look cohesive in
think
the
what
ring.
they
Let's just say
did-
that.
I think they were told to just go out there and just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that's
well,
what shows.
afterwards it looked like they did, but during it didn't really feel that way. It just felt like sloppy
Yeah.
fucking wrestling.
I don't think it
Stop
was.
it, stop
Yeah, I think it's the way they built it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they did a shit job.
I love this entrance. This guy scared me when I was younger.
Came into my
He
room
did,
with his
man.
penis out.
Yesterday.
Fucker, the lead guitarist for Slayer.
It was between him and fucking Flea from
Like
Red
I
Hot
was
Chili Peppers that creeped
afraid.
me
I
out.
was afraid for my brother's life when he was just quit snorting cocaine and went to this concert. I was scared for his life. Slayer is one of these guys. Scared me, man. So good though. I didn't know that he did his music.
It's a lot of effort for Damian Priest.
This is like the first man that has been hitting vodka all night.
Pat McAfee has some good fucking one-liners. He goes pine to the spine. It was so good.
Wow, that's a whole lot of effort.
Pine to the pine. He said that. It's so good. He's a wordsmith.
Oh, they tried.
He's a bird.
I'm like a bird. I always fly
Like
away.
Slayer, I just didn't know who because they were associated with cocaine back in my day.
Remember when people had like chains that connected their wallet to their jeans?
Yeah.
Now he's taking it up like 5 levels, man. Look at that shit.
That's
Look at him, man. He looks like he's gonna eat your fucking face.
That's if like Pinhead did it.
Yeah.
I will never lose my wallet ever. My 17 wallets of hell.
How do you want this match to start, Basement? Collar Noble title?
Yep.
Please, God, no. They
Please
just
do
needs
it.
to beat the shit out of each other, right? It's a street fight. Get into it
needs to
right
be a
away.
Needs to be a handshake.
While he's taking
And a
off
hand-
his
and a hand
fucking garb, beat the shit out of him.
Pointing at him.
No, really?
I'm
Oh,
like, what the fuck is he pointing at when he was doing this? I'm like, why does he
He's pointing at the
why does he
exit.
keep doing this? Why does he keep doing this to the guy? Like, that's enough, dude. I said,
forgive me. Do we talk about the crowd in the entrance?
Yes.
We did last night. Yeah, it's so cool. I
Oh,
like it.
Like I saw more shots of it. I think I saw more shots of it this time around than I did in the night one. And
You should-
I didn't realize how much of it there, how many seats there were. I was like, oh my
Wow.
god, that's fucking
So if you-
badass.
if you watch the pre-show, you have to watch Pat McAfee's entrance.
That I'll have to go check it out. But that's that. I hope I hope they're able to integrate that every year. That's fucking cool as shit.
Yeah,
I
like
think that motherfucker jumped 10 feet from the truck he came in on to the stage.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Fucker is so fucking athletic.
Yeah, that was nuts. But I hope I hope it doesn't become like a lazy way of integrating that. But like that's a really cool, unique feature. And I mean, also, not that fucking WWE tickets are cheap by any stretch of the
I do
imagination, but
agree
can you
with
imagine how much
you.
those
I
fucking
think
tickets
with Damon
cost?
and Johnny, I think they'll be okay.
Be in the entrance. Be the entrance. I don't want to be entrance of Damian Priest.
He's gonna put one in the stink and all in the pink.
One of the kidney.
This is a pretty good
really
entrance for
stupid.
Damian Priest. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly,
yeah.
it's almost too good of an interest for Damian Priest.
One of the pink and one making a collect call.
There you go. See exactly what I said.
Yes. I like this match quite a lot. I don't think it's the best, but it's.
This is how the Charlotte Tiffany Stratton match should have started.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Well, yes. This is how it should have started.
But it should have
did-
been Tiffany Stratton that attacked Charlotte. This should have been the
No,
other.
I think it should have been Charlotte.
Either way.
Super kick. All right,
I mean,
Johnny, have a good night.
They fucking
Don't
stalled
work too hard.
it.
Have a good night, Johnny. Thanks for being here.
No, I did. Oh,
And yes, and I do agree with you because he chatted with me
What?
on DMs, and I told him I 100% agree with what he said. This WrestleMania felt off to me.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
That all started with Jey Uso.
He's not lying.
Again,
feel
not lying. I'm not
How do you
saying he's not lying.
How do you feel about this WrestleMania? Yeet.
Yeah, Eutomania.
Yeet. Oh my God. There's a
this
part.
has been fucking Drew McIntyre's thing for an entire year now. Is doing exactly that.
He loves
Him
stairs.
The chairs?
taking the
Or
fucking
the
bump.
chairs? The stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I hope he's like taken care of for life with the effort he's been putting in lately.
I don't
This
think
gimmick.
he's ever going anywhere because the story that's
No.
gonna finish he needs to go back to that what Vince was trying what Vince should have done now with Drew McIntyre.
He doesn't
The
need to change
future
a
of
thing.
WWE. Remember that fucking gimmick with him?
The chosen
I think
one
now,
gimmick?
Yeah.
now is the time. to do it.
No, God fucking
What I
no.
need is some version of that not doing that exact thing again.
I'm like, he's perfect the way he is with the quick whips and like the fucking trolling and like the yeah.
Keep-
It's
I'm not saying take it away.
so then how would you change his gimmick then?
I'm not saying change his gimmick.
You just said like to talk about like his gimmick that he had pre.
Not really change his gimmick, but have that
Message.
message be in the back pocket to use. Not saying go to that fucking. This really wasn't even a fucking gimmick.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it was like it wasn't even like nepotism, but like something like that where it's like, oh, I'm handpicked by Vince. Like I mean, yeah, he won the IC title, but not like anything else really came of it.
Bring back Vince as a manager.
I finished. I did finish Triple H's Hall of Fame speech, and
They're like,
I
look
think it's
for
like
the
one of
guy with
longest
the
Hall of
orange
Fame
beanie.
speeches. I
Look
love
for the
this.
guy with the orange
Yeah.
beanie.
He did. That's 2 years in a row he's done it now.
That's
Still bored
so,
at work.
Yep.
That was so fucking great
that's what I'm saying. You don't need it.
because he did that last year
Yep.
with Seth. He said bored at work, and then fucking
I'm telling you, man, McIntyre. It's the year. It's gonna be the year of McIntyre, and I think it's gonna be what McIntyre was this year will be what Karrion Kross is next year.
hey,
Yeah.
let's all remember Basement said this exact same thing last year.
Yeah, and look what happened. We got WrestleMania,
Right.
Yeetamania.
And now you're saying the same thing again.
Well, you know what? Triple H. This is like his booking. What should
Yeah.
have happened last year will happen next year. When
Honestly,
nobody fucking
I'm
cares.
so-
I get it.
Here's the thing, and I'm just gonna say this right here, right now. I'm fine with the Jey Uso world title run. Here's the
gonna
max
last for,
conditions as
like,
far as
6
I love
months
this fucking
max.
image. There's the fucking that's meme material right there. My thing is that if I think Jay needs to have he needs to lose that belt no later than SummerSlam. That is the absolute latest, and that's pushing it.
He
for
needs
me.
to defend it like a couple times and then lose it. That's it.
Yes. Yep. That's
Yeah.
why I said SummerSlam. Like have him, but by SummerSlam that belt needs to come off of him.
I
I
see
just don't see
Braun
him being
Breaker.
long term.
Yeah.
They already had
I think he's gonna win. Well, I still think he's gonna win Money in the Bank. So yeah, it's a possibility.
Good God, man! What an athlete!
Imagine just Braun Breaker fucking out of nowhere spearing the shit out of somebody and then cashing in.
They're gonna give
It's a
Jay
beautiful visual.
That is a ridiculous feat.
I agree
right
100%. I think they're gonna give Jay a token run, and then they're gonna still kind of keep him around the main event because his shit's over.
They gotta bring
Yep.
back Brock Lesnar to take it away from him. It's like anybody of color gets the title. Brock's like, it's my time.
But and then it's like Braun Breaker. We have Brock at home.
What's up, Tim? Tim is driving home from Philly. I don't.
Oh.
That's probably long. I don't know.
Oh, it's just like 2K25.
All of a sudden, the
How-
can just crunches.
How far is Philly from where?
I'd say a good 3 hours.
But
Not gonna answer that question.
I can't remember what we're talking about.
I asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Repeat,
Answer
please.
How far
it.
is Philly from the Boston area?
That's a good question. I think I want to say it's like
It's like the Oregon Trail. Tim's gonna die of dysentery on the way home. You got a snake bite.
He's Zack Sabre Jr.
let me just see here. From where we oh shit, never mind. I'm fucking dumb as fuck. 5 hours.
God damn. That's
Yeah, it's not bad. That's actually better than I thought. Oh yeah, okay. I'm looking at the map now. That makes sense. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? Did he really do that? Oh no, he didn't do it.
That was cool. Like Damian Priest is good in ring. He's just why is he so boring?
Well, yeah, just enjoy the match. It's
He's like the opposite problem of it's kind of the same problem with Broly.
yeah,
It's far. Yeah.
so dumb. Yeah, it's so cool. But no, I think I wouldn't mind Braun Breaker holding on to that Money in the Bank for a long time, just because, again, the idea of him fucking running in and just like spearing the shit out of someone and cashing in sounds so like that's just a wonderful visual.
It's
I
also
don't
a
want
good
Sean.
way.
I don't want Sean to take over booking at all.
He can stay in NXT
He's
and get
good.
that
He's,
booking.
Yeah.
he's fine in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
He's
Triple
he
H
can
is
be consulted and things.
Triple
whatever.
Triple H is doing fine. However, to me, it's just
Triple H says really he rolls the dice on keeping things going far too
He
long.
does. He sometimes just, but he's trying to long term storytell.
The
So
thing
He's
doing
trying different
one
things. That's
storyline.
I give him credit for that. He's
well, this is why I was so
doing it-
confused when WrestleMania, like what they built towards for the whole year,
I know.
changed in the last fucking 3 months.
The problem I have with this is he does it, but he doesn't intertwine other stories with it.
Right.
The big
He's-
story he doesn't intertwine.
Well, there's a match later on, but we'll
Wait,
get there.
wait.
Don't spoil it.
I won't. That's all I'll say. Anyway,
I know what you're talking about. Fuck that shit. Fucking garbage.
there we go. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. Perfect argument.
Shit.
So what I was just gonna say though was, oh god, dry mouth,
Dry bones.
dry bones. I'm
Pregnant.
at least, like I said, they're trying different things, and more importantly, the booking, even the bad stuff, is at least.
It's not god awful. It's not Lana
Right.
and fucking
No, it's
Lashley.
the presentation of the product is more. It's a bigger feel in the right environment. It's not fucking
Yeah.
like, you know how I was saying, like, oh, like Vince tried to make it into Disney. Like they were pushing it in a way where it's not presented in the way it should be. This is the way wrestling should be presented on a major fucking scale, like the way it is now, where it's like sports environment or like sports-esque kind of presentation, like ESPN kind of feel,
Right.
seriousness behind it, but obviously you can kind of suspend your disbelief on like shit like the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
And they're not insulting your intelligence as much anymore when it comes to the creative.
Or fucking
As much.
Grand Americano, who has
What
an interpreter while he's speaking English. So good.
That's just good old fashioned, like that's just fun shit. Like I
Nope.
I pop for that.
He's revealing his breasts.
Here come the tits.
That's how you know he's powering up.
Boobs.
But if I do it at work, all of a sudden,
HR
yeah.
needs to have a
Yeah,
meeting.
he can do it there, and he's seen sexy as cool. I'm like not allowed in the zoo anymore, and it's just weird.
oh, in the eyes.
Not my fault. The monkeys trusted me.
Oh yes, give it to me.
Give it to me, baby.
Future Shock.
Oh,
Oh,
that was.
Well, McIntyre took the brunt of that. I can tell you.
I think.
he
I think
did.
Jake. Said over on his stream earlier. Said, or I think it was my husband Spaz's co-host. He said, "Oh look, it's a match once again where Drew McIntyre has scratches all over his back."
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He's got the most vulnerable back in the game.
I also really like this finish of this.
You get the sunburn from the wind.
It's Brett Favre.
Yeah, no shit.
The Brett Favre syndrome.
But yeah, I did finish the Triple H Hall of Fame speech. And there's a lot of things. What?
Whoa. Why are you shitting on Brett Favre?
I'm not. I'm just saying he always looked like the wind was fucking eating his face. He was windburned for life and dehydrated constantly.
Squinting. It's
Yeah.
always squinting.
It's like wind was always blowing in his face no matter where he was.
When you turn the fan off, sir, there is no fan.
We're in
Right
a closed room. He's like,
God.
his hair's fucking.
You're wearing a
flying
helmet,
back
sir.
around.
I don't know what you're talking.
Just his appearance.
Yep.
He didn't look like it.
It's just a theory.
It's not even true.
A wind theory.
The winds have
I
changed.
watched that man play football, and
In the wind?
I'm like, no, he was wearing a fucking helmet. You couldn't see his face.
But when you did, he had wind burns all upon him.
No, he didn't.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
That was a different reason why his face was always red.
Regardless, I mean, we obviously know that Jey Uso, won the world title. We don't. No matter what happens in the main event of tonight, for night 2, I am very curious how Money in the Bank is gonna go. Oh, there we go.
I don't care
There he goes.
how Money in the Bank is going to go.
Yep.
I hate that fucking pay-per-view.
Yep.
Every being.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be a
That I
pay-per-view
have.
on its own. It should be a match.
No, yeah. What I mean just the match itself. In terms of, I think no matter what way you want to slice things, there's a lot of things that could change between now and then. But it does make me kind of curious, like as far as like bigger things, like bigger picture things that could affect major, storylines. That's probably the next big one on the list.
Back actually came from when he went through the table.
I can hear
Wade
the
Barrett
ocean.
just fucking kills me.
Look
Neither
at
man's
who
body is
the-
cooperating.
Look at who the referee is for this match.
I know, the sadness personified.
Throughout the whole thing, and I just got caught looking at him the whole time. So
Heads up.
That
Oh,
was good. Good
Yes.
end. And you know
Yeah,
what? They hit
told
their
you.
spots. They didn't go fucking finisher fest.
Yep.
yes.
It was a good match. It was
Good
better
match.
than I think a lot of people expected it to be.
Fitting the situation
So far, night 2 is winning me over.
better.
But
I
I
love
have
the
a feeling
finish.
there's going to be a massive fall from grace.
There is. You'll know.
Why I feel a like little kid in the WWE. Honorary goat.
you know what he's fucking in.
I know. I'm an asshole, okay?
So why
I love you,
do
Clint.
you feel like a kid, Clint?
In the WWE.
kid.
Why does you feel like a kid in the WWE?
I know why. Grow the fuck up, Clint. Oh,
See, now you're an asshole.
I'm just kidding. I kid.
A WWE kid.
I really don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know either, to be honest. But I love him.
Who are you?
Who are you?
What am I?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I love the finish. That Claymore into the chair was perfect, and it was like
It was
just the
good
amount of
finish.
weaponry. It wasn't too like over the top. It was well paced. I thought it was better.
I am surprised that this followed
did a very
the
good job.
first match when they weren't willing to follow the first match last night with the TLC or El Ladder or whatever it is.
I
You know,
know.
instead they did the
Yep.
fucking New Day, which was god awful match. That is the worst
don't
match
get
on night one for me.
I'm with you on that one, and it's
Terrible.
funny. It's they've done better matches on Raw. That's the sad part.
Terrible.
Oh, my fucking side. Oh, I'm all right. I just need to take a massive shot. Yeah. Pardon me.
You know he farts big.
Happy Easter. Oh, I bet those things fucking can peel paint.
They fear him.
You scary that? You all right?
Nope.
Fucking creature on the screen.
Yeah, no.
The burp.
Perfect timing.
Fucking perfect timing.
It's Cthulhu.
So my thoughts on Jacob Fatu
Is I don't care.
I don't care.
Say perfect. All right, moving on.
No, but well,
What's
Cody
Tony?
asked.
Hi, hint,
So-
Yeah,
but
you said you don't
I'm
care.
giving my honest opinion. I don't hate Jacob Fatu. I
doesn't
just
he
wouldn't-
look like Epstein?
Don't
Kind of?
fucking don't
Oh,
stop.
He kind of looks like
Don't-
Epstein. If you shake his
You know what
head.
I told
Fox.
Heather? Wait until he fucking smiles.
Oh,
Look at this.
now he looks
His
like
feet are
uh,
bigger than his fucking head.
hey, Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Tony Robbins hungry.
I'm a giant.
Pretty decent, badass stadium. Love the design. Love the set.
The stadium is phenomenal.
I really, like I said, hope they can integrate those like the seats in the fucking part of the.
He's like, I'm done.
What?
Yeah, let's move on.
So-
he dropped the gimmick in like 2 seconds. I love that. Did you see the one on Twitter where it's like
Sloth
he
plays,
really
like, I
he
just
really broke out his like fucking swagger walk when like he saw the camera when he exited the elevator.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
On
this,
paper, this should be a really good match.
this to me delivered.
I fucking
Did
hate
it stand and deliver?
It made no sense to me. This match makes no sense.
This delivered to me. I enjoyed this match. I really enjoyed this match.
I'm gonna poop.
You might as well.
That's what JP thinks of this match. Clearly,
I like
you
to.
look
His
at
broad
you-
breaker is like I like to walk buffly
When you're
in the
done,
mist.
when you're done wiping your ass, would you get up and flush that toilet? Just
Appreciate it.
imagine this match.
there's actually two particular spots in this match. I can't wait for you to see. One's early on. It's kind of creeps out of nowhere, but they do enough repeats, and then the other one is a more obvious spot. But it's definitely a fun match. Finn Balor, I was the first Universal Champion. So suck my dick.
Bet you his dick is like has an 8-pack.
Mhm.
Why is he turning into like fucking Friar Tuck? He's just fucking- like every time I see Finn Balor, he's slowly everything's getting worse. The last time
I
I
think
like
that
you
one
saw
now.
him, he looked like fucking Eminem in a shirt that was made for a fucking 700-pounder.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Now he's look at the Friar Tuck motherfucker.
You love me some Penta. You're a snake. He wants my intercontinental title.
Dirty Dom.
Draw me nuts. What the fuck? Braun Breaker is fucking money.
He's fucking
So again,
dirty.
my prediction.
Three.
What?
Nothing.
My prediction stands of They're dumb.
Double D.
Double D nuts.
I'm not gonna fuck.
I can't remember who I chose in this.
Huh?
I can't remember who I chose to win this match. I mean, I
I
don't
I think
know.
you chose either Penta or
I don't know.
Finn.
Like putting the title on Penta is real quick.
I think I said Penta.
It's real
Yeah, I
quick.
think you did too.
I'm pretty sure I did say him, but in my mind, it's pretty quick to put it on him. Ron Breaker needs to lose it so that he can move on to bigger things. Finn Balor doesn't need it. Oh God!
To me,
There's only one left. I don't want Dirty Dom to be IC champion, but you know what the problem is? He set the precedent for Jey Uso, and now Jey Uso set the precedent for Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a bunch of fucking champions that are dog shit in the ring.
oh, here we go. Here we go. Bam! Oh,
Great
love
camera
that.
angle on that one.
That was great. It's fun. Oh, they actually announced this later on in the show, but WWE apparently there's a new fuck those spears. They're working on a new show for Netflix called WWE. I think it's called Untold.
How can
where they
tell
go
it?
into the. I know, right? Boy, they go into the
Unrecorded.
room.
The WWE. it's just black screen.
WWE redacted.
He's
But
the Joker.
the
Is he the
pitch
Joker?
was
Pretty much.
you get to be in the writers' room, which I'm like, ooh, give me that. I want to hear about that. Ooh, what the green Christmas bitch.
He's got a good theme to like cut people off when they're talking.
Yeah.
Did I? Yeah, no shit. I think I mentioned this on last night's stream. How Penta's and Ray Phoenix's logos are very similar. And it's
Man,
not
looks like he
a-
eats a lot of pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at him.
That's how he creeps into the room before he eats pussy.
Good to look at it. Split. I don't like give me all the pussy. Give me all the pussy. Yours too, me. Oh yeah.
What is my favorite WWE championship?
Ooh, are we talking about the actual like
I
the?
think the one before the fucking Winged Eagle.
We're talking the actual physical belt or like the legacy of a title.
I don't.
Well,
fucking
Clint
know.
asked the question,
If you're
so I'm
talking
assuming
about
it's
match,
the belt.
If you're talking about match, definitely not any of these ones.
I think it's the
No,
belt.
no,
Let's go with the belt. I'll make it easy.
My favorite is the one I
What is he-
own.
What is this? That's how he. Isn't that like? Wasn't that some comedy shit? In a where like the guy went to go pump fists and he's like super gay, so he does it like that.
Well,
I know
he's
he's
not
doing.
gonna-
I know he's doing his zero meter, but like from the
You might be
side, it's
right.
like we can syndrome. Favorite champion? Yeah, the Winged Eagle. I don't know, man. There's so fucking many.
Yeah, I'm my big three are I'm a big fan of the NWA World. That's my number one favorite title. I love me the Big Gold. The Big Gold is also a classic one for me.
Big
My
Gold is
favorite
like a
version of
WCW.
Yeah, my favorite version of the WWE Championship though is actually the Undisputed Championship.
The
I don't know what
spinner belt.
No, it's not. It's the one right before the spinner belt.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I really think. Yeah, I think that one's an underrated. It's the one Eddie Guerrero won.
Sorry, man. That actually hurt a lot.
It sounded like it.
He's breaking down cultural barriers. Even
Almost
like
like a
20% of the
grizzly.
U.S. is Mexican. What cultural
Ah.
barriers is breaking down?
90% of the U.S. is not Mexican.
His nickname is the Tariff Terrorizer.
Good God.
Oh, dude, did you see the video? Green shirt guy got to make his own entrance for fucking WrestleMania behind Wade Barrett.
Damn green shirt guy.
He also got to sit in the timekeeping area for a little
What
bit.
in the fuck is he wearing?
I am a sperm.
You know, like that. You know the baby head.
Hey, sperm.
He can't
That's
take
what
it
I
off.
think of it.
Sperm.
I think he is a
Dominique.
fucking sperm.
Hola, I'm Dominique.
I
He
don't
just got a new tattoo, and it's a fucking fish tattoo coming out of his fucking armpit. You can
Because
tell
it
because
smells
it
fishy.
looks like it's the newest tattoo on his body, too.
I do like the skeletal outfit. It looks kind of neat.
Well, La Parka. Remember what happened to him?
Yeah.
Now he's handicapped La Park.
He did.
Oh. So, permanent.
Hey
Handicap
JP,
La Parka.
I hate to break it to you, but 19.5% of the total U.S. population is Hispanic or Latino.
Okay.
Yep.
That's fine. You said 90%.
I said 20%.
Oh, I thought you said 90. Got it. That's fine. 19%. I believe that.
Yeah,
I thought
he's
you
breaking
said
down
90.
cultural barriers for 38 million people that are already there.
I don't care.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
No, I don't buy into all that race shit.
So who else formed a bong out of a chocolate bunny today? Huh?
Huh.
I'm not saying it don't exist. I just don't care for it.
Everybody dumps.
It depresses me when I have to talk about that shit.
Everybody dumps
Sometimes.
sometime.
I feel like I'm
Push,
watching
squeeze, and then brush.
Ryan the Heel, YouTube 420, click Big
I like
John
the
is
essential.
gold.
This is a pretty good entrance. I wish it was dark though.
That's what I said about fucking McIntyres. They could dim
Yeah,
the
I
lights
agree.
for fuck's sakes, just because we're in
Yeah.
the desert.
Oh my god, he's coming out looking like a yellow banana. Look at it.
He's wearing a
When I
shirt
think- why
on
do
his
I think of
face.
this, when I see shit like this, I'm like, this feels like Abercrombie and Fitch fucking
Yeah.
fashion that I never understood as a teenager in the mall. And I'm like, I don't get it. He can't see or shit. Like, you cannot see or hear or breathe. It is artistic. I'm like, if you can't breathe, he's gonna fucking die.
What's the reason he's coming out with a bag on his head? What's the
It's
reason
artistic.
he's crossed out the C in his fucking
If you
Prince
don't
name?
get it, if you
Like-
don't get it, I shouldn't have to explain it to you.
It's fucking cunt. That's how I feel.
I think what he is honestly doing
Fucking hated people
is his one of his gimmicks.
It's just
when he was in
Above your level, okay?
Why don't you tell me what you think it is, and I'll tell you if it's right.
So he was Prince Devitt. So he's getting rid of that.
By putting a bag on his head.
I think that they're gonna.
It could be symbolism of that. I don't fucking know.
Maybe eventually he'll come out in a fucking body bag.
Yeah,
Blow my mind.
Seth Rollins' outfit was sponsored by Hefty.
Yeah.
He was
Well,
only
until he
partially-
transformed.
Yeah.
He was born out of a garbage bag into an angel.
I really
Yeah.
don't know what they're doing.
I think Finn is eventually going to
I like
obviously
the black and yellow though.
Judgment Day is going to split up very, very soon, one way or the other, by hook or by crook, but very well soon. And then Finn should go back on his own, and then you kind of maybe down the road tease the return of the demon.
They were zooming in on that ass.
Oh, that was bulge.
That's the smallest fucking advertisement I've ever seen.
The bulge.
They focused in on it though, didn't they?
They sure did. Like, don't move for at least 1 minute.
I have so much ass in these shorts. Fucking the patch smells
didn't
like
see it.
fucking ass.
Just like the trading card.
It's naturally sticky. Oh man, I cannot wait for Braun's. I think this is his year.
I want Rick. I want Scott Steiner's son to show up.
If he just comes out the same boring thing, I just don't care.
I need to start a tally going, folks. If you can help me out with a running tally of how many times JP says I don't
didn't see
care.
his entrance. I don't like it. I would have.
Yeah, I'm not huge on it either.
You know what they
thought
should have
were
done?
going-
They should have had
I
fucking
thought they
caged
would've done
bulldogs.
something.
Just
I
fucking
thought-
rabid bulldogs on stage. Give me that. Who cares about the
Yeah.
dog's ears? I don't give a shit.
I would have had a bunch of math chalkboards.
Oh yeah, he comes out dressed like a professor.
Yep.
Me versus you equals win. Me. Just runs to the ring.
E equals MC my foot in your ass.
I would have thought they would have done something bigger if they were gonna.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, it's like they don't care.
You know, I don't think his character right now needs it.
He's also a hard one. Like, what would you do?
That's what I mean. Yeah, like
You could have a bunch of
you train these
a bunch of
dogs to
police
scream like humans.
officers to escort him from his room in the back.
Have him show up in a hot rod from like the 1950s.
He doesn't
Actually,
seem like a guy that should drive
Mon-
to the ring.
he would drive a monster truck if anything.
He should be brought in like Hannibal Lecter on a gurney.
No, that seems too hokey.
Well, that's-
Actually,
I mean,
no,
We could have the
no.
police escort him from his
No,
room in
you
the
know what?
back.
No, you know what? I take that back. You could do the Hannibal Lecter thing. You could do that if you did it.
I don't like it.
Fucking around
He could
Halloween,
come
that
out
would
in a-
probably be
He can come out in the spirit of Halloween wolf mask.
yeah. Yeah, oh God, that fucking Jacob Fatu thing. I love this belt.
You know, he
I love
should have
the-
just
I
came
love-
out with like fucking do the Scott Steiner thing. He comes out with horrors. When in doubt, horrors never disappoint.
So much chainmail. So much chainmail. There's two spots in this match. One's obvious; it's later down the road. There's one that's kind of like towards the a little bit after the beginning.
So they're still working
That
together.
I fucking died laughing at.
Kind of confused by the vignette. I thought they did not like each other.
Finn and Dom. I mean, they're still on Judgment Day together, but Finn has been bitching about Dom up until those points. So, but I guess hey, Finn understands. We gotta play the numbers game. We got to play the.
All I gotta say is I'm
Damn.
happy that Pentagon is in WWE.
Me too.
Love this guy in Lucha Underground. Then I didn't see him at all in AEW because I wasn't gonna watch
Oh,
that.
here, heads up. It's coming up.
Dance for me, bitch.
Here it comes.
God.
That was it.
He just fucking launches in.
Fucking out of. Watch, they're gonna replay it a couple times, but the camera angle from like right there.
The athleticism
wonderful.
is
He just
ridiculous.
wait. Oh, he comes like literally like I came in like a there we go, like a wrecking ball. Take that, Miley Cyrus. Fucking love me some Braun Breaker. This really made me love Braun Breaker that much more.
Mhm.
We have Brock Lesnar at home.
Half of his costume is the fucking break room from Saved by the Bell.
Yes, it is.
He's gonna fuck you up. He's gonna fuck you up.
Realistically,
Dominic shit himself.
okay, good. I'm glad somebody broke it up because if he kicked out of it, I'd be like, come on.
Yeah, it'd be no way. No way.
I would say especially Dom of all people.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Maybe
Loose
Penta.
butts? Did you say loose butts?
What?
I don't know. The fucking one of the announcers. Those butts. Never mind.
Yep, there you go.
Goddamn Steiner math.
You did good too.
Bathroom brawl, dude wipes. Sling blade and a
But not to quote a meme, but we literally got the second version of Steiner Math before we got GTA 6.
It's true. Right in the peen.
oh. Right in the good old Judgment Day.
Don was just sitting there looking up at him like, yeah, cool, dude.
Give it to me. Look at that. See it? Look, you know he's a pussy eater.
Yep. Yeah,
Licking
he
those
is.
lips.
They're just accented because he painted teeth on them. Oh,
I find it. I mean, obviously, I know the Ray Phoenix like contract shit prevented them from showing up together. It makes me curious. Oh yeah, this is
That is pretty cool.
good stuff.
This guy reminds me of. Did you guys ever see the newer Rockies with
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
when they had Ivan Drago's son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Right
God!
there.
Yeah.
What about it?
He looked almost exactly like him.
He looks a lot like him. Yeah.
And barely touched him. I flipped over the top rope.
Stay
That's
the
how that
back
move
down
works.
here. I'm gonna kick your ass. Hiya.
He's grabbing his pussy. He's grabbing his man pussy.
He needs to put on just a little bit more muscle for him to be believable.
He calls it his dom pop.
His D hole.
Carlito.
You know what's gonna happen
Beautiful
to Carlito?
bastard. What?
He's gonna get fucking speared
Yeah,
sometime very soon.
He'll be fine.
He tweeted about his own funeral after the first one fucking killed me.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Anything
He'll be
gets
fine.
over on social media in WWE, it's like we got to do it again.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're doing with the Yokai?
I don't know, but I'm glad they're not doing it with Bianca Belair. I don't know what you're asking the wrong person. Storyline futures.
Okay, so if you were to just have that match, where would you go with Io Sky?
If I was Pat Matt?
No, if you were the one booking that match, where would you have her future go from after that match?
Who else is like
I would
prominent?
have the
Well, you're gonna
split
bring
of
up a bunch
damage.
of women.
I would have the split of damage
Okay,
control.
I didn't even
depending
know
on
they
the-
were still together.
I would have the split of damage control depending on whether or what the medical clearance of the return of Kairi Sane and Asuka. I think that's the only thing you could do to start. Whether you turn Io heel and then like switch things around, I think that would that's the area where you do that.
I think you either have her lose it at Backlash, or you have her keep it and do almost like an Asuka run with her, where she beats a lot of the competition.
Come back as heel and turn on Io.
I don't know
and
when
bring
Asuka is supposed to
damage
return.
control. I don't know. It might be around Money in the Bank because she's with the pictures she's posting. She seems to be healthy.
Who?
Asuka.
Yeah, she just had knee surgery.
I mean, I would like Io Sky, me personally, because I think she's one of the best women's wrestler that they have. I think. I would have her hold it but we got to do something special with it. You got to be like she's beating all the competition, or some storyline.
Dom's in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. By Money in the Bank, then you can having Io go through the women's roster, and then Money in the Bank, Asuka comes back.
I mean, you might be seeing a couple people as well. I don't know what they're doing with Alexa Bliss. I don't want to see that match, but they might do something with her. Becky Lynch, I don't know if she's retired or not. And fucking Charlotte Flair's back, so if you don't want to continue the Tiffany Stratton thing. I mean, there's ways to elongate her run, but it all hinges on doing something with her character that's not attached to the fucking old-ass group that they have.
Right.
So you think Finn and Dom are good?
Yep. I love his finisher.
Oof.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, look at that.
Now kiss.
Let me tongue your bung.
Let me tongue your bunghole.
Mm.
No, so what I was saying was like obviously with Ray Phoenix's like contract shit going on, Phoenix and Penta weren't able to debut because they were supposed to be the team that eventually took the spot by Motor City Machine Guns as far as that whole like thing
I
over
think
on
it's a blessing in
SmackDown.
disguise, to be honest.
I
was gonna
agree.
say, that I think this is for the better. I think they're gonna get a lot more mileage.
Giving them that chance to be individual competitors to really showcase themselves before putting them together for a little bit is the smarter way to go.
I say this as a fan of Penta. I am kind of surprised how over he got so fast.
You know what they're gonna do?
He's a merch machine.
Yeah.
What they're going to do at the AAA, that Worlds Collide event, how much you want to bet they have Ray Phoenix and Penta wrestle each other?
Oh, I'm sure. Hold on.
They will have
The
a.
other-
They will have. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Fucking shucking and driving.
He's just
Good
borderline
shit.
drunk right now. He's almost past tipsy. You can tell as the night goes on.
Oh yeah, not as fun as obviously that one on Raw from a few weeks back, but like they'll show a shit ton of like the replays and the angles, and like Carlito just milks it. It's good shit.
He's the best addition to this fucking crew.
Yeah, he's a great foil to Cole.
He's
Gonna shit
about to
my
cry. What? He jumped for that one.
Yeah, that
He's
spear. I wasn't a fan of that spear.
No. Oh no.
Crowd's going nuts though. Look who's gonna hit him up with a 6-1.
Hit him up. Hit him up.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Yep. Belure.
Oh man, it's
Carnegie
the
Balor.
highlighter Finn Balor. Look at him.
He's Yeller.
Yeah, he's a highlighter.
Don't call me Yeller.
Uh oh.
He's at the drop zone. One of the worst finishers in wrestling. Yep. There it is. Yep. When you guys start to break down who's going to win this match, and I was like, well, Braun Breaker's not going to retain. Penta just
Right.
showed up. Finn
Yep.
Balor doesn't really need it.
Yep.
Dominic Mysterio's Jey Uso. So,
Yep. Yeah.
yep.
It makes the most sense in the context. That's why I said that one.
Well, this also might be the last 6 months you can get out of this Dirty Dom
Yep. Agreed.
gimmick until SummerSlam. But knowing Triple H, he'll be Dirty Dom until he's 74 years old.
I don't think he's gonna have it for very long though. I think he'll definitely lose it way
fucking
before.
lose it on fucking Monday.
No,
That's what I think.
It's a
I'm not gonna
good
watch it
way.
This is a what is it? What are they doing?
Well, who would you put it on?
JP, don't fucking ask a dumb question that you know the answer to.
Who should have won this match?
Just put
That's
see.
are you asking me or
Anybody
JP?
that wants to answer it. Who should have won this match?
I think Dom should
I
have won.
think Penta should have won it.
No, I think Dom should have won.
The problem with Penta winning is you're getting into the place where if once he wins it, he has to move up, or else he's living in the mid card. And look how many people are in line for moving up.
Anymore. I'm not saying keep it on it for fucking 10 years. All I'm saying is they're getting ready to do this event in June.
Well, I don't really care. No, like first of all, I don't give a shit about AAA. AAA should not be the reason they put a title on this guy.
Yeah, agreed.
It's not going to be a AAA event. It's going to be a WWE event.
Well,
Plus, I don't even know if it's going to be the main roster. It might be in conjunction with NXT.
We bought AAA. I'm not saying he's going to have it when that event is in June either.
Dom
But
checks
he's also
a lot of boxes for me.
You know what?
Of,
They're gonna have
and fucking wrestle.
They're gonna have Pentagon Jr. against Dominic Mysterio at that event because Dominic Mysterio is Mexican, and he's like but he's like an affront to Mexican culture.
Right.
They're turning him babyface right now.
The crowd is happy for him winning.
Well, either way, Dom winning.
This crowd has been weird, to be honest. It's one of the weirdest crowds I've seen.
I know. Dom to me was the right fit.
I think Dominic Mysterio. Well, then this is my whole thing though. Don't book these
Mhm.
matches where this is what you're gonna do. You know, like this match shouldn't have been made if this is the only like sensible ending to it.
Yeah.
Pentagon is too fast. The guy just showed up, man.
Agreed. I mean, shit. At least he was on the main
Fast forward
card.
this fucking shit.
So what you're saying is this match shouldn't have happened.
I think
I-
I think this match was not supposed to happen. Like 3 months ago, 2 months ago, and they're like, "Well, we need something to pop the fans. A fatal four-way, some multi-man goodness for the men's title. We don't really have anything else going."
Yum.
Like I looked at that and I'm like, when the match started, I'm like, you could have done Pentagon versus Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor versus Braun Breaker separate, but whatever.
Correct. I like the 4-way. I thought the 4-way was pretty.
The match was good. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, this is if you're gonna get mad about
I
Dominic Mysterio
don't
getting chances,
find the
this is
fucking
not
wrestling-
the moment.
I hate the booking decision. I don't see it.
Okay, so
I do.
you know
No
what? Okay,
sense.
I'll say one thing. I've hated Dominic Mysterio for fucking ever, right? Like I don't think I think a lot of what he got. I'll give him like my mind on him has changed. He was fucking handed way too much, way too fast when he wasn't ready, and I'll give him credit that he got himself over. I still don't think he's anywhere close to an in-ring. His in-ring should never hold a title at this point,
No.
right? But you can't deny the heat. It's the Jey Uso all over again, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I agree with you on that one. If you're talking
That's,
in,
the,
if
that's
you're talking,
the other thing, though, Basement. That heat that he got with winning that match, or
Right.
that pop,
yep.
that's the first time that pop has happened for him.
Well, he started off with go away heat, but I can tell you, man, they were like I saw the fucking Twitter segment where it's like, what WWE superstar don't you want your daughter to date or whatever, and everyone's like, Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom. So it's like he's over, no matter if you like it or not. He's another Jey Uso, and
BRB.
now we've doubled them. We've doubled the problem of having two guys that can't wrestle that are over. I mean, I actually respect Dominic for getting over for like a whole persona instead of a word.
I don't know why people don't like him. Metro Boomin.
Yeah, he's the one who did this skit with Cody in WrestleMania 39.
Or was he the one that was in
What the fuck is
Atlantic
Dean Norris there?
Yeah, that's it.
I thought that was Travis Scott.
That?
No,
No, they're
what's
super
this?
poor.
I know. They're like every time I see these people's name, it's Lil Yachty and fucking Big Boomin' City or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're still on this fucking.
Yeah, it's a bunch of advertising right now.
Oh God! Don't tell me. I have no idea.
No,
No,
this isn't happening now anyway.
Oh, okay.
What?
it is. It's happening now.
I'm not gonna watch the vignette because what the fuck's the point?
But well, they did. They do allude to the Kevin Owens did this thing.
Well, they
And
tried to like, oh, it's my
pretty
20th
much it.
WrestleMania.
They-
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just
But it's
It's
like,
kinda
how do we
funny.
build to a match that has no build that we had to
exactly.
do because everyone kept dying?
Hey, once again, great production though.
I am very surprised of all of all people, Randy Orton's the one that's healthy. and nobody else can
Yeah.
compete with this guy.
Yeah,
Like, finally, I'm on the other side.
I appreciate the irony.
Yeah.
people love that shit.
That was great. That was a great moment.
yeah.
Who would you put Dominic Mysterio up against now that he's the champ? Is it going to be Finn Balor to completely dissolve the Judgment Day when it should have been gone fucking years ago?
Yeah.
I fucking know.
Pull that trigger.
Possibly, or Delgado Fantasma.
I hope they don't make the IC title the fucking Mexican title.
I hope not either, but those are the only names that came up in my head at the moment. You can fight Logan Paul for it, because Logan Paul was only the U.S. champion.
I don't think Logan Paul needs to hold the belt ever again.
I don't either, but I'm thinking Triple H here.
I will say
Actually,
this
Logan
about
Paul could hold the
Paul.
tag title.
Yeah.
With his brother. Because that would
I will,
put some eyes on the product.
I will say Logan
I could definitely see that
Paul always seems to rise to the occasion.
He
Yeah,
does.
he's a big moment guy. But he wrestles 10 times a year, and every time it's like, that was pretty good. He might be a fucking douchebag. I don't know.
I don't think he is. I think he's just really good at acting.
Well, I think he lives.
I like him. I
The
don't mind him
persona.
so much. I think
He lives his YouTube.
He's
persona.
perfect
I
for
don't-
wrestling. Honestly, perfect
Yeah,
for wrestling.
yes.
He's I think he's his persona.
Yeah.
He just said
That's
he
his
just said
persona. That's not who he really is. I don't think he's
I
really
think
a dude.
I think he's. Yeah,
it's
probably
a
not. No.
it's a lot of a lot of inspiration though.
What
I'm
he
sure.
wants you to perceive, in other words.
Yes,
Um,
he's really.
But I
good
think
at
I think he holds that up like 90% of his life.
He
Yes.
did say in an interview recently that he does not want to ever go back to being a babyface in his wrestling career. He wants to stay a heel forever.
I don't think he was ever a babyface.
He was at first.
He
When
should come out
first
to a.
showed
Oh
up.
my god. What I'm going to say is pretty bad. If
I
Logan
know.
Paul comes out to a bunch of Asian men swinging,
Oh God.
taking selfies with him, with his fucking green Smurf hat on, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh, it was the monsters.
That was a Yoshi costume. That was a Yoshi onesie.
Oh man. It came into my mind. I know it was like a terrible thought, but
Well, yeah. That's the one that actually landed him in trouble.
Keep them coming.
I,
Keep them terrible thoughts coming.
I did ask the guys earlier who they all thought was going to be Randy's. Don't go too much louder because they'll feed through us.
I put a couple.
Who's Randy's opponent was going to be, as in who was going to be the one to answer the open challenge.
Uh huh.
I have the list here, let you know who everybody picked. Gina and I went with Joe Hendry. Basement went with Brock Lesnar and Sami Zayn. Trek went with Nick Aldis. Aleister Black was Connor's pick, and I had the second pick of Jeff Cobb.
Fuck JP.
Oh,
I put it in the chat.
oh yeah, you said Sami Zayn also.
I hope it's Tony Khan.
Talk about a swerve.
It's just a whole line of cocaine leading down to the ring, and he just snorts his way there.
Shows up nose first.
AEW's doing big numbers, guys. Big numbers.
I just saw him from the Boston tapings they just did, which I was not at, and nor do I want to go to. And his yelling on the mic is fucking weird. It's like he's like speaking into like a megaphone, not
Yeah,
a microphone.
Tony Khan, he comes out. You're the greatest fans in the world, but you all fucking suck.
It's weird. It's just like, thank you so much, Boston. You guys are the best crowd from episode 2.
He's just not somebody that should be on the
Episode
mic. He's a boss that you should never hear or see.
Agreed.
This could have been an email.
And I'm going to face myself in the ring.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna say this right now. I kind of miss goatee Randy Orton.
Yeah, me too. I know what you're talking about.
He looked like a fucking Three Musketeer on steroids, but hey, it was a great look for
Quadzilla.
him.
When this happened, I'm like, oh no.
I don't know
They're
why.
gonna try to do this. Now watch the fucking crowd.
They love
They
him.
fucking love this guy. And look at Randy Orton. He's like, I get it. I sees it.
I
His
love
face
this for a lot of.
opening
I
and his
probably
body.
popped when he came out, and I was sitting out on the couch.
I love this for a lot of reasons. A
Oh, I do
lot of
too.
reasons.
This is the biggest fuck you
I
to
do,
any
I do,
fan who
I
sat there
do.
and said that WWE would never work with another company, let alone another company's champion.
So this was an all right moment. I get it. There's things they could do with this.
What it's JP. I think it's not just like it's not just what you're seeing now. It's there's a bigger message being sent like
Yes.
on a bit. Yeah, and I think that's the part that makes me the happiest.
So I sit here and I said this tonight. I sit here and we sit here and we talk about forbidden doors and all that shit. Why call it a
Asshole.
forbidden door? The W everybody who in their right mind 20 years ago
Uh-huh.
or fucking even 30 years ago that you would ever see another world champion from another promotion in a ring with one of the biggest superstars the WWE has ever had.
Wait for it. Bam.
Yeah.
This here tells me everything that I need to know. Anybody that thinks that WWE won't work with somebody, y'all are
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
That's exactly.
Now, here's the question: is he going to get the tar beat off him? Because
I will also say just this as well. I'm also a fan of the finish of this match.
I am too.
I am too.
In fact, it might be my favorite finish of the entire night. Now that I think about it.
As far as the celebration afterwards, yeah, it's mine.
No, I mean the actual finish of the match.
Well,
But that's-
considering,
that-
what's
that's-
considering what is teased throughout the whole match, yeah.
we believe.
But like, how cool is that? That like they're featuring the TNA World Champion at WrestleMania, first time ever.
And it's
Oh, that
not
was-
even for the championship, which is
Yep.
even better.
And also just goes to show like Joe had they
Randy. Fucking
How hard
Randy's
Joe Hendry
loving
worked
this shit right now.
to
You can tell
get over.
Randy's having a good time in the ring.
Yeah. I'll be honest. It's funny. I've seen a lot of people make their picks and predictions. I did see a few. I know Heather, you and Gina picked Joe Hendry, right?
Yes.
I only saw like a very handful of group of people online pick Joe, and not that I would be upset by it at all, but obviously there, Aleister Black's in the waiting, Rusev, maybe Nick Aldis. There was a lot of, different picks, but
They should have booked it to be Nick Aldis.
He's got that perfect gimmick. If you say my name,
yeah,
I
and I
actually
hear
think
it in-
I actually think the WWE would have done good to like heavy hand it on this one and hint towards it being him, so that the crowd started cheering his name and then his entrance
And
music
yes.
hit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like they
that's
did
good.
for the Royal Rumble, like they did for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
they did mention his name. And like
By
later,
the way, this is also the another open challenge at WrestleMania, which they did the last time with Seth and Cody came back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying every year. I am definitely not saying every year.
No, but
I am
sprinkled in once in a while,
I'm
fucking
for
genius.
yeah, I'm for these. I'm for these open challenges every so
Especially
often.
when you can get something like this going with having TNA and AAA in the wings.
Oh yeah, there's some good shit. There's like I said, like I told you guys last night, I am extremely excited for the future of wrestling.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tony Khan.
Yeah, they're trolling the fuck out of Tony Khan right now. WWE is just toying with Tony Khan.
I mean, I think they're
And I'm not saying
crowd's going
I'm not
nuts.
saying they're gonna purchase AEW,
Here
but
comes-
they're going to make the AEW is gonna be like, all right, you guys are right.
This
You're
guy,
right.
I get like
I get
youth pastor vibes from Joe Hendry.
that is essentially what his gimmick
Wait.
is. He's that creepy guy
Yeah,
that you
basically,
don't know if
you-
you trust.
Here.
He's just
Yeah.
too good of a guy to not.
Did you see the finish?
Yeah,
Good
it
shit.
was good.
Joe
it was
Hendry
good. Just
just
zoom
leads
in
up,
on his face.
does his
Yeah.
does his bit and then right into like just RKO.
Nobody kicks out of the RKO. I mean, they do, but
I-
you know what I mean.
I would say this move is kind of risky because it's so. If it wasn't Joe Hendry with that gimmick that
Yeah.
got over so heavily, with the song that got over so heavily,
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
a squash
There you go.
match for a guy for fucking blue
Well,
pants.
That's that look at his face. He always has that look on his face like I just burned a house down.
Good
It's
shit.
like
It's-
look at
it's
the
good-
hard
it's good
cam, you know.
It's good shit. I liked it. Like it's
He's
exactly like
making fun of the wrestling business
Yeah.
without making fun of the. So
well, no,
we all
the-
know
It's like
this
he's like a goofy Bobby Roode gimmick.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where
Give him
Jim
glory. No,
Cornette-
don't change his music. But if you were gonna give somebody glorious,
Oh God,
True.
no.
True.
do it again. Do it again. You know what you need to do.
Listen, hey, kid, you suck all their dicks, and then you clap your hands. Oh God, the stomach. But I like this a lot because, like,
That's
Hendry-
a huge rub for
Joe Hendry's a great
This is
ambassador
a
for
bigger
TNA.
rub, though. It's not over.
Joe Hendry's a great ambassador for TNA. He's been a great spokesperson.
Yep,
There
I
we go.
knew it. I knew it. It's Randy Orton. Fuck sakes.
He's respectful and he knows to, like, I think he knows that he's going to be hired by WWE either, whether it be. Oh, hold on.
Just shut up.
Do it
and let
again.
fucking happen.
Jesus. Can I do this? I'm like he's gonna fucking do
I
this.
forgot about that song.
Oh yeah, why not? You know, fuck
This is the biggest fucking rub. I just fucking love this.
oh god.
Watch what he does.
The
It's
face.
so good.
Randy Orton is fucking amazing.
That's turning chicken shit into chicken salad.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's great. Like
Great exposure.
It can't be perfect time for that segment. It was a segment more than a match for me, but it it's great. Good showcase.
Got the job done.
And
I mean,
Got
I'm,
the job
I'm,
done.
Because Joe Hendry got some bumps in on Randy Orton.
Yep.
So.
He didn't
I'm bummed,
look.
obviously,
He
we
didn't
didn't
look
get KO,
completely
but-
useless.
Yeah.
I'm bummed we didn't get the KO match for obvious reasons.
I
I thought they would have killed each other.
I'm
Oh, God,
okay
yeah.
with not getting the KO match because I didn't really want to see it.
Me neither.
Not with Randy Orton. I mean, I don't know. It just I wasn't invested. Okay. But again, if you're gonna lose that match, this is a pretty good way to fill the gap. I gotta go to the washroom. I'll be back.
Okay. It's fucking.
I seen this commercial earlier. Like, I don't.
Undertaker. Oh boy.
Goblins.
June. Oh, is this a no? Oh, Money in the Bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're showing the commercial for Money in the Bank. I am very curious who's going to end up walking out with these things.
They're doing Worlds Collide the same fucking day.
Interesting. So then then Worlds Collide's probably be with NXT then.
No,
Okay.
it's not just an NXT event. That's when they're going to debut AAA.
Because it shows the NXT logo right there.
And NXT.
Yeah. Damn, that's gonna be a fucking wild night of wrestling. Holy shit!
That's a Lucha Underground fucking logo.
Well, this weekend we had
the NXT logo.
Impact with Stand and Deliver, the Hall of Fame.
Look at the logo on Worlds Collide.
Yeah,
it's not NXT.
Yes, it is. Do you not see the NXT? Did you not see underneath it? It said WWE NXT.
Oh, I seen that. It also said AAA and WWE. Yeah,
correct.
I was talking about.
Hold on.
What I was saying is that if they're doing a main roster pay-per-view of Money in the Bank, I mean, could you get main roster guys on the show? I'm sure you probably could, but it's not going to be the big WWE stars. It's most likely going to be some of their featured NXT talent more than anything, at least my guess.
Oh, I'm sure you'll see somebody that's not on the card on SummerSlam.
Or Money in the Bank. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I hope so. But I was just going based off of just like that quick blurb where they featured NXT. Or the logo, I should say.
Whew.
There's Heat, Jey Uso.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Heat, let's move on. Oh. I am.
Oh, that's right. They have access to TNA shit now. That's right.
He's going on his last run.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know, JP. You are saying this about everybody now. Roman Reigns, he's done in 1 year. AJ Styles, last run.
I'm not saying, no.
He was on their last run as Penta.
The way they're doing this vignette, this is the beginning of the end. But where you're going to see him be a full-time, wrestler. I'm talking about AJ Styles.
I think you got 2 years left in AJ Styles, and then he is gone.
Yes,
that's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this. They're going to give him this is the beginning of that end.
Isn't technically when you get hired the beginning of the end?
No.
Where were you?
Yeah, sure.
No, I get what you're saying.
They're doing a retirement tour.
I love dinosaurs.
He's going to be prominently featured.
Yeah, his end is.
I will stand corrected on what happens in this match. I think Connor might be right.
I don't know what he said.
I need to record that.
I
need a clip.
I think Connor knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. It was in reference to something we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. It'll make more sense when you see.
I'm going to shoot WrestleMania.
I'm a sucker for the playing cards and Vegas aesthetics.
You got to win his Charizard $1 million Pokemon card.
I would like to see AJ Styles before he hangs up the boots. I would love to see him in a TNA ring one more time and a New Japan ring one more time.
I think that will happen.
I think so too. I think, forgive me, I think we kind of briefly talked about this with the AAA announcement. Do you think they're going to buy New Japan?
I don't think they will buy New Japan, but they may work with New Japan.
They could.
Buying New Japan is massive in comparison to TNA and AAA in my mind, but
I agree. That's what I'm saying. But right now New Japan is, on a
bad.
It's in a rebuild. It's in a rebuilding phase basically, and it's. I think the fans know that too. They lost a lot of their top stars to AEW and WWE. Depending on which one, but they're trying to rebuild. Fucking, what is it, Naito? Naito's not renewing his contract, I just heard. Like, he's done. So they're losing a lot of top talent, like, relatively, they don't have any top talent left.
Well, Naito is like 45 years old, too.
Yeah,
Not
but they
young.
don't have
No, I know,
who's
but I'm
young
just-
there anymore. They have
but-
fucking Suzuki fighting a doll. See that
but,
shit?
I do.
Hiroki Goto is the champion.
But the point I'm making is that
Yes.
New Japan is not in its glory right now.
Oh my God, it's
not on
Tyler.
a positive. Jesus Christ. It's not on its positive upswing right now, so I could see if, depending on the money and
That's
depending
a
on
lot
the,
of money,
on
man.
the deal.
And the Japanese are.
Like, can you imagine
Harder to-
WWE
to sell
having
to.
the entire New Japan library at their disposal?
I don't think it's worth as much on this side of the world. Congrats, he's rich.
But I guess to your point, I'd have to see how they want to run AAA.
What I'm saying is,
think
like, if
they
you look
keep-
at like WWE fans that have subscriptions to WWE in whatever offshoot way, I don't know how many of them would care to see the New Japan library.
Well, no, but I'm just saying is that, like, I guess for me it would depend on how they end up treating the AAA promotion, right? Because apparently they, as I was joking with somebody earlier saying, "Hey, say hola to NXT Mexico," but I think they're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep it as AAA because Triple H loves the business and has respect for the lineage and stuff. So many fucking angles of Logan Paul.
I would say
that I didn't see.
if they do end up like purchasing or working with New Japan, it's not going to be anytime soon. If they,
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you
Otherwise,
on
it's
that.
like you're spreading yourself too thin, kind of.
Yeah.
But this could be like basically Hunter's answer to the territories. You now have
That's what I think is happening.
what's that?
That's what I think is happening.
I think the idea that, like, he's pitched this twice now. He's like, oh, we're gonna have NXTs everywhere, and I think instead of just doing NXTs, like, all right, we're just gonna fucking buy the companies and we'll just streamline shit and just corporatize it. And it's like, it could very well work. It really, I guess for me, it's ultimately going to depend on how AAA is run going forward.
Yeah.
That'll set the stage of, like, all right, this is what because depending on the success or failure of it, hopefully the success, but depending on the success of their purchase of it, that's going to set the stage for, like, how they do business going forward on a global scale in terms of the NXT / the recruitment process. So it's
I also
a
feel
big
like
move for a lot of reasons.
I'm really sick of saying that WWE gouged talent. When you wave dollar bills in front of somebody,
Pretty sure I never said that, but go ahead.
huh?
I didn't even hint at that, but okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I just read it. I probably wasn't paying attention. I apologize, but don't
Wait a
think
second.
WWE gouged. WWE waved the dollar bills in front of people and
well, the
said,
thing is, people are always gonna be angry. Like, look at any sports team. Oh, they bought the team. There's always gonna be
Yeah.
that audience that's that way, right? Like, in the end, fuck, you got the most money, you get the most talent. Money talks, bitch.
I mean, I don't like it in baseball because WWE isn't a team; it's a company.
Well,
I don't understand.
Well, those teams are companies, man. $1 billion companies.
But when baseball, like a sport, when it becomes unbalanced, it just doesn't look good.
Well, I would argue the same thing with anything. When a big company controls the majority, they can set the rules for fucking everything. And I mean, you saw it with WWE when they got so big and they didn't have a competitor. Everything kind of became shit. Where we're in the era of WWE becoming like a worldwide company, where the idea
Disney.
behind it is Disney became a worldwide company. But look what happened there. They stopped doing things necessarily for their fan base. They started fucking becoming a political signaling bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
The fan base was secondary to the Disney message.
For WWE was WWE doing it? I'm sure they waved dollar bills in front of somebody.
The bottom line is WWE has done a better balance, has done a better job of balancing their mainstream presentation in terms of like how they are presented into the mainstream media and the mainstream audience, in terms of it being more of a sports-like, serious presentation that is respected on a much more global scale.
You know what it is? It's purely who's in charge. Like you have somebody that is passionate about the sport that wants to deliver for the fans as much as he can. When that once Triple H is done, if somebody else that's not that takes over, it ain't gonna be good. You need somebody that has the same mindset, the same love for the business. You need someone that's a lifer.
I think it's gonna be Cody, to be honest.
You need any of those guys, Cody, any of those guys that are big names right now. Cody seems like a very intelligent businessman.
I think Kevin Owens would make a great.
I would probably prefer. Well, yeah, but I think Cody Rhodes is a guy that I can see running business because he ran his own business for a couple of years there, and it became very successful for him.
I could see him part of a booking committee. I could see him doing what his dad did at the end.
Well, you're going to need someone to take over for Triple H. Like a business, no matter how big, lives and dies with the person at the top. Well, and I know there's like stakeholders and stuff, but I mean, there's a lot of trust in Triple H.
I think that
stockholders.
I think when Cody retires, I think that's where he's going.
Hold on, Basement said stakeholders.
Yeah, they have a stake in the company.
You mean stockholders?
It's the same fucking thing. I hate you. It's a real thing. Look it up.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah. A stakeholder.
A stakeholder is somebody that's involved in the company.
Someone that has a stake in the company, usually financial.
Yes. I think where he will start is producing. Yeah. I don't think he. But he'll go up the chain pretty quick because he gets it. Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna see a handful of his NXT alumni guys. I think Seth. You bet your ass Seth is gonna be.
There's a couple guys that are lifers. I could actually see them even working with Daniel Bryan if he comes back as somebody that wants to be behind the scenes.
Kevin Owens, I definitely would love to see him in a producer backstage role. I think he's created, like, he's a great mind for the business. But you'll see a bunch of those guys just start to slowly like creep their way in that like are like let's face it, Triple H guys basically.
All right, Aaron. I figured you weren't shitting on. It just triggered something in me. I'm not mad at you. Go ahead. I apologize.
It's okay. I know you wanted to talk about how great this WrestleMania is, better than Steamboat Savage.
It's definitely not.
I will say it has been better than the first night for sure.
Yeah.
For me.
Pacing specifically.
Sorry?
What?
Pacing specifically.
Yeah. The man, night one fell into a fucking hole for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, there's been lulls, obviously, but definitely not as
No, night one. That like fell into a hole for an hour and a half after the first match.
In comparison, yeah. But I'm trying to think what else from night one or anything else from Mania. Yeah, this definitely a doozy of a Mania, that's for sure.
It's something.
I still don't know. I don't know if I like the two nights. To be honest, I don't want to sit there for 8 hours watching Mania, but does it have to be fucking 8 hours long?
It's tough for me because, like, on one hand, I get the advantages of it on a lot of different ways, but I also that's a lot, man. I mean, Mania week is already.
I can tell you right now, I could take this Mania and shave it down to a 5-hour show on one night.
You know what I think WrestleMania should do? If they want to have all these matches, they have the pre-show start. So like fucking 3:00 in the afternoon. Just you want to do fucking vignettes? Fucking have a match. You want to do vignette? and then have a match. Like
It's
spread some
weird,
matches
but I
out throughout the
think
game.
I think I
The
agree with
crowd
you.
there. What?
I think I agree with you. Having like
And
they
then
used to do the fucking
have
2 hour pre-show.
the actual pay-per-view itself just be 4 fucking matches.
Or
Does
do
that
what
make
they do what they have been doing. You know, if it's Mania, I think 5 or 6 matches as the main Mania card, and then start WrestleMania whenever the fuck you want in the daytime, and have a bunch. Like, there's a bunch of matches that were on this card that are pre-show matches.
Yep.
To be honest with you, right? And like, it makes this way you kind of tell your audience that was going to tune in. This is what you really should watch, and if you're a diehard fan or a fan that's there physically, you get entertainment leading up to it. I think when it comes down to it, though, like the what money says is 2 nights make everything seem like it matters, even though it doesn't.
Money.
I get it.
Do you hear that? Oh God, it's coming.
What's coming? What's coming?
Motherfucker.
Nah, I would have done it if I could.
These two doing a good job of
I
beating
do
the
like
shit
this.
out of each
I do
other.
like this. This is pretty good.
It's the ultimate POV.
Really kicking the dick for those people who pay like so much money for front row seats, huh?
I mean, this is the camera of the future, though. Cameramen are gonna be remote controlling everything
Yep.
because drones will eventually become fucking things that are super tiny.
Yeah.
It just gives you any angle you want.
It does. It's
It's like
actually
right now.
pretty cool.
Oh God, this is trippy in my current state. God, I can't.
They're eventually going to get to the point where they'll be faster reacting and responding to the controller.
Look at the Clash of Clans fucking logo.
Good thing none of them came out dressed as fucking dumb shits.
Vel hasn't wrong yet.
Really? No way.
That's gonna
I'm being a smart ass.
That's gonna be the saying of the night.
Well, that's what they said about Lex Luger. He could talk, and then the bell rung. I didn't mind Lex Luger.
They were just overbearing with him, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
That's the
But
problem with Lex
him
Luger.
and Sting, him in WCW when they in the early '90s and late '80s,
Yeah.
they were the foils to the Flares.
I kind of hated his face.
Good.
Someone
Like-
said I couldn't stand him.
God. Hey, he stood up. Brother. I just like he looked like Harry and Henderson's fucking weird head shape with this like mullet on top.
I got you, boss. I got you. I give you 100%. There was just something about him. I was a kid back then.
He looked like he had like 2 brain cells.
Yeah, well, when he got going in his promos, he did get Down syndrome.
Luger.
He would stutter like all the fucking time.
I like Luger like a hair above Ultimate Warrior. Like I didn't like Warrior very much, to be very honest
Warrior's
with you. But
like the precursor to Goldberg.
he was like a multicolored.
Idiot. Cocaine highway, baby.
Oh my God!
I think AJ shit his pants.
Finger in the ass and 1, 2, hey.
Either that or someone else shit AJ's pants.
I don't think he did.
Maybe it was just the
Yeah.
lighting there, but ooh.
I love that on the infamous podcast. CM Punk's like, yeah, and then there was a SmackDown where I took too much of a Z-Pack and I shit my pants on a SmackDown. I tweeted like, "Hey, come watch SmackDown. Watch me shit myself. Like, can we take can you please take that tweet down?" He's like, "You fuckers aren't any fun."
No, he didn't shit his pants.
Oh, something going on back there.
It could be sweat.
No, about that too. He might pee his
AJ,
pants.
AJ, is your outfit full of shit? Are you full of shit? Like I am.
I'm going to tell you right now. I don't think Logan Paul can handle somebody shitting their pants. I've
Man,
been
he
there.
handled fucking. He handled
somebody
the Asian man hanging from the fucking.
There's a difference. There's a difference from shitting in a toilet and shitting your pants. Just gonna be honest with you. There's more of a smell from shitting your pants than there is from shitting in the toilet.
Motherfucker. That's all he's saying. I love it. He's like, oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Vintage. Oh,
I will say, Styles has slowed down. It's
Well, he's had to.
Oh, yeah.
slight. It's slight, but it's visible. And also the fact that he's like fucking bigger than he's ever been for some reason.
I think he's trying to be more methodical about.
Well, I think he knows he's got to slow down because he's fucking 45 years old.
Yeah.
This match, though, it needs a bit more energy in it.
I think AJ Styles is going to be a part of Triple H's staff. Either that, or he's going to be at the Performance Center.
I think it would be a killer coach at the Performance Center.
Yeah.
I think he'd be, with what they have right now, he would be.
Remember I mentioned before they had like the big man class?
Do what?
Now you can have that like crossover SUV class.
Mid-size sedan. No, in the Performance Center, Ivar and some of the other like bigger men are doing like a big man class in the Performance Center for wrestlers who are like our bigger statures in terms of like psychology and how to present yourself, etc.
God, look at
AJ would be a great coach for like if you were doing like a
that was
light
not so
heavyweight
good
or
there.
cruiserweight kind of style. Yeah, I agree, but wait for it. Never mind.
I think he'd be an alright producer too. I don't know.
Show the right angle. Here we go. That is pretty fucking far away. Went across the ring.
Yeah.
It's annoying that he's this good, kind of,
I don't.
It is.
I'm not.
But
Some people. It's what we all dream of. You show up and you're able to fucking do
And
something,
you're just unstoppable.
and you're just fucking good at it, and there's just nobody cares. No, what I mean, people care. You care.
That's not my dream. What kind of fucked up dream is you? I show up and I'm really good at it, and nobody cares. That's my dream.
Well, I mean, okay, so people care. That's the thing. I said it wrong. All right, I get it.
You said it like you say most things. I don't care. Nobody cares. Everything. I reverted back to my primal nature.
But I mean, I give Logan Paul his props, man.
Yeah, he's
People
good.
that shit on the guy, you have to give him his props. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't care if
he
people
got it.
fucking like
He got it way better and way faster than Dominic Mysterio.
I think we've said this. I don't know. And I'm not comparing him to Kurt Angle, but he is this
It's fish to water.
yeah.
Yeah, he's this generation's Kurt Angle. I'm not saying that he is Kurt Angle. But
No, very, very different. And he also really hasn't, like, the thing is, this version of wrestling leaned into him more than the older version would, like, be like, you have to adapt to us.
Yes.
I would say overall, the crowd has not been very good.
No, they've been pretty quiet. For
Better-
This is where they
Better
this is where they
night
plateau.
too, but
They plateau a little bit here.
maybe they're just, yeah, they're there, here, but
hey, I think that guy that was at the debate is in one of the first.
I don't know. I look
three,
at the couple front rows and I'm like, man, I don't remember like everybody's fucking like $1 million hillbilly.
right?
The guy
That
that's
one
running for
woman
president there.
looks like she's
Look at
got.
him. He's in the turban.
Oh yeah, Jagmeet Singh is in the crowd. There's a couple of hills have eyes in the front row.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mama
We
and
like
my
to- we-
daddy were my sisters.
We like this match. Do you know?
And you got Mimi from the Drew Carey show back in her seat from night one.
She is like, I want to be the most visible person on the
Most
fucking
person on the
planet.
planet. Yes.
She's the one wearing green hair.
She got green or really weird
That
green blonde
fucking
hair.
really bright pink shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's like, I'm feeling all the attention from green shirt guy. No, you're not really not. It's distracting.
Oh, no,
you.
she's-
We know green shirt guy is there.
Well, so is she.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
can't
that's real
miss.
well.
You can't miss the fucking parade. Fucking the ladies going no, waiting for her to throw her camera at the.
He almost couldn't get him in the move without
Now
scrunching his
remember,
neck.
he took one as well.
This
so
is
it
why
wasn't-
I was about to shit on it. If he went for the pin immediately.
Right.
Oh my god, who the fuck is this thing? This is
Frodo.
like, but you know what? It's always the same fucking thing with this guy's matches, man. Some random YouTuber. This guy, you talk about tent for nose? Holy shit!
Yeah.
It's Gollum.
Like, trapezoid. How did he not see him? My name is Jeff. Karen's gonna hit AJ.
Carrying cross.
Is he calling him by his actual name?
Yes.
He's gonna hit Karen. Nope. Oh wow.
Yep. Just without the knuckles.
Curious about this AJ Styles Karen Cross combo guard.
Yeah, I like the 1-2 combo for his finish.
I will say that if you're thing is if you're gonna have Logan Paul win, you put him in a match that's pushing a different story, which
Yep.
is
Yeah.
what's happening here. I didn't care for the match that much, which is kind of a disappointment
Yep.
for me because it should have been
Yeah,
better than it was.
Underwhelming.
I'm starting to get this, man. AJ Styles, man. In the last like a year and a half that I saw him wrestle, his matches keep being like lower than they should be, and I don't think it's a fault of him, but something's happening
Yeah.
where it's like I guess the more methodical, slow matches don't really fit for me with him.
Right.
No, what did you guys think of the match?
It was all right. It was underwhelming for the potential it had.
It never left first gear really. It kind of got close, but no cigar. Fun spots, fun little moments here and there, but just didn't have the extra like harumph it needed to make it like a real like, whoa, okay, let's see how this goes. And cool
Yeah.
spots, which was to
Oh.
be expected, but nothing
Well,
crazy.
when Karrion Kross showed up, I'm like, oh fuck, Connor's right.
Yep.
They're gonna try, and they're gonna start with AJ. I don't think he's gonna be a champion anytime soon. Talking about Karrion Kross, but if they can build him to win feuds, would help him.
It's a bit weird to me that if you're gonna do this at WrestleMania, you almost want the people watching it to have more of a reaction to Karrion Kross than being like just fucking befuddled because nobody knows
Right.
what the
Yeah.
fuck he's doing. So you almost want that storyline to be a bit further ahead if you were gonna do this at WrestleMania. No, that's just my 2 cents.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Rana de Kabutu. I don't know what the fuck
What?
this has to do with anything.
He's on Netflix.
All right.
Boxing. Tell it it's boxing. Like I said, WWE is taking. We're going into that. They're
The
gonna start
Invisible
promoting
Woman
fights.
has fucking a
You-
pretty
you
monstrous bust here.
You watch WWE's going to start promoting fights.
Is this going to be Vacour? Because it's got to be, or one of the fucking NXT women. It's got to be one of them,
Okay.
right? I don't know. I don't really give a shit, to
That's
be honest.
easy.
Well, I said Becky Lynch. And I think Trek said Becky Lynch.
Mhm.
Roxanne Perez looks like a lesbian that would own a motorcycle. And I like that.
Yeah, no. Let me think. Did
Jump
they
on my Harley.
win
Mhm.
Tuesday night or Saturday night?
This is a match that,
Victoria
of the
Jade and
matches on the
Saturday
card,
morning.
this is a skip for me, but I just want to see who's in it.
Let me see here. No, Gigi's Dolan and Titan Paxton.
The stunning women's tag team title match.
I'm
Is
okay
it
with
stunning? Because
it. Would be Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez is very quickly turning into Tamina for me.
Yeah.
I think that's the future right there. Without the nepotism, so she's going to be Raw Lee East.
Ew.
Roxanne Perez.
I used to like George Kittle. I used to like George Kittle.
He's a vagina.
He is.
That destroyed me.
Here comes the
Dun, dun,
I was kidding, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I just shit
Oh shit! she's
by my pants.
Handburg.
I kind of like her.
My name is Obama.
She's a raven, but white.
So not a
So
raven
wait,
at all.
wait. She's an albino raven?
She's an eagle. She looks like birds have tried to fucking turn her hair into a nest.
It's quote the Raven. I'm an actual woman. Get me the fuck out of here. This person's psycho. Thinks me I'm a bird.
She's halfway through the fucking anamorph.
I was
that's
just gonna
hilarious.
say it'd be funny if she started talking and she sounded like a Genku from D&D.
Caw! How's she gonna wrestle with bird arms?
Just get on with it.
Her costume has nipple rings.
Yes.
Okay.
Our truth. Oh my god! For some reason, I thought it was Sami Zayn with the music.
R-Truth would have been fucking great. R-Truth probably would have been really good there.
It's the man.
So I made the joke with this about like,
It being
oh man,
intergender?
Bailey. No, Bailey got attacked. Like Bailey got attacked, and so Becky's coming in to do this, and I'm like, this weirdly seems familiar. The storyline seems a little familiar.
Okay, if you're crying, you are mentally unstable. Prove me wrong.
Well, I mean,
There are people that meet these people and start crying, so
No, maybe she's like a family member that thought she had died
oh,
at sea.
if Wendy was into this and Becky was her favorite and she came back and she cried, I would probably understand.
Wendy's a kid.
That's what I'm getting at.
That woman was like 25 years old. It's like, oh my god.
I'm prefacing here, so that's where I do the cutoff. But if you're like crying and you're like 25 years old and you're crying that Becky Lynch came back, dude, please wait until I get my counseling certificate.
There's two things. You're like, I'm gonna say emotionally unstable because, come on, it's a bit wild to be so invested. He's one of these fans that are on Twitter. It's like my nickname is Becky Lynch for life, and I tweet about her every day. And now, oh my god, she's within 3,000 feet of me. My vagina is melting.
Do you know what I'm thinking about doing for my capstone? For my master's degree? The fucking crazy, fucking mentally ill fucking wrestling.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Like, I just do research on fucking Twitter because that's where you get most of your shit. I can use Twitter, but it's like, damn, man.
Well, Becky's back.
Yeah.
The wrestling for tag team titles.
I think this is a catapult to get her over Lyra Valkyria. I think this Worlds Collide has me thinking that you could see Finn Balor, Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch, and
Piper Niven.
Nope. JD McDonough.
Nope. Well, JD McDonough's
all
like dead,
Irish.
isn't he?
They're Irish.
But isn't he fucking destroyed?
Pretty
But
much.
I'm just saying the Worlds Collide thing. You know, you remember when I said TNA used to do that fucking World Cup shit?
I don't understand how worlds collide equals like nations fighting each other.
Because the world is full of nations.
well, you got to think about it. It's the
Oh,
Irish
worlds
strong
collide
style.
would be like us versus Mars.
It's the Irish strong style, the Japanese strong style, the fucking luchador, mixed with the American strong style.
Clash of cultures.
Well, so when worlds collide, like I think it's more being used as a term than it is.
Well, I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm just being a fucking idiot.
Sorry, I'm explaining it, trying to be logical with it. I'm just saying.
It's conversation, at least.
I mean,
No, I
it
get
is
it.
a very strong choice to have bird feathers in your hair.
She is trying to get her Raven character over, which is what she's a goddess. The
She's a Norse
Raven
goddess.
Papa
No,
John's.
she's
Your
Irish.
fucking feathers are falling
Like
out.
Finn Balor is a demon, an Irish demon,
Her feathers
She
be
is
falling
the
out.
Irish goddess of war or something like that.
I have a feeling Connor is dead. Madison's spoken like an hour.
Oh, I'm here.
So what do you think of this? What do you think of this match?
So like Becky coming back is a nice little pop, nice little surprise. Like, okay, like fine. The Bailey attack thing and taking her out is a bit of a random question mark. Like,
Oh no,
I'm
love
sure-
this.
no, I'm sure they're gonna do something with it, but like, I'm curious, like what per se. But I kind of laugh because, like I said, it's almost like, weird. One person was supposed to be a tag team for the women's tag team titles, and they got attacked and replaced by someone. Why were Naomi and Jade fighting again?
I want to say this. I want to say this.
We just
The
finished
the
this.
reason they did that is to put Lyra Valkyrie in the middle to get her over. She's
Yeah.
one of those people that Triple H is pushing.
My question
I know,
is:
why
Are
not-
they trying to
Why
cake?
not Becky Lynch? Why not Becky Lynch and Bailey?
Are they trying to cake and eat it too here, where they're gonna bring Becky back and to give Lyra Valkyrie the rub, and
Yeah,
then just
because
turn her
you
heel
can-
so that her and Bailey has
Lyra,
fight each other?
they're
No,
turn
Becky. This is what I'm saying. This is like they're trying to have everything. They're trying to give the face Becky rub to Lyra Valkyrie, and then heel turn against Bailey. Right? That's what. I didn't even have to watch the fucking regular product to.
No, what I'm
there.
saying is, so
Damn.
Bailey was attacked by somebody.
But it's like the only
Morgan and Raquel.
the only way it works
then-
is Becky is like, I attacked you because you don't deserve a WrestleMania moment.
Right, and that's fine. That's what I'm trying to go with it, but they're going to put Lyra Valkyria as the savior and get her over. That's what this is all for. This isn't for Bailey and Becky.
No,
I
I think
think they're-
it's like for everybody. Then
Huh?
it's a booking decision that essentially is trying to help everybody.
Right. But it's to get someone that they need to get over and bring those two back into the mix of things. And I'm here for it. Because when's the last time Bailey and Becky have had a match?
I don't know.
When Becky is a heel and Bailey is a babyface.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, yeah. To be honest with you, Becky. When's the last time Becky has been a fucking heel? Never. Has she ever been a heel?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
she turned on Charlotte before Survivor Series.
Remember Bianca Belair, SummerSlam?
Somehow, I have forgot.
Yes, but they ended up turning on her. They Stone Cold it. It was a Stone Cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Then the turn at WrestleMania 17.
All right. I'm looking to fast forward this match.
It's
Unless
almost
there's a
over.
reason I shouldn't.
I think it's almost over.
I know, but man, I'm dying here.
You can fast forward it.
Hey.
Save
me,
call my name and save me.
Oh,
Becky
see,
Lynch wins.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We just saw this rivalry.
Oh my God, we're winners.
Quick, one of you get taken out by someone backstage.
And I do like that they use the titles to do it too. It's gonna be great. Because
Wow.
it's gonna make Bailey look like the bad guy, and then
What
Becky.
what title does she have? IC title? The fuck is that?
She's the IC champion.
Oh. Lyra Two Belts, they call her.
That's what they do.
my god.
Yeet. This fucking thing hates me. It's fast forward. Yeet.
Right, because they did the yeet.
What's the point of this thing?
It's an observation deck.
It's
Oh,
it's
look, you know that place smells like fucking ass.
the St.
And
Louis
so does
Arc.
that place too.
The St. Louis Arc.
No.
You'll never catch me in it.
Never mind.
Bet you that place smells.
Probably.
Look at them two
Like
are fucking
freedom.
fight. Look at him. Look at him. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna fucking.
What in the okay. Here comes Stone Cold on the four-wheeler. Why not?
Oh,
He
wait,
is
watch,
going
watch,
fast.
watch,
He's gonna
watch,
crash.
watch.
He's been drinking, everybody. Look
Watch.
at him.
He's gonna crash.
He is fucking. Whoop.
Yeah, there you go. It was bound
Oh,
to
there
happen.
goes the lady. You son of a
That woman. How dare you?
motherfucker hit me. Are you okay?
You fat bitch.
Jesus. God damn.
Hold on, I gotta rewind it a second. I want to see. I want to see if she went flying or something.
No, she
She does it. She waits and then falls.
fat bitch.
That one big guy next to her, man, it's fucking great. Look at that guy. You know, he elbowed her.
Honestly, if Stone Cold should have been like the last woman that talked back to me was my wife, and I beat her, and I'm not even married to you.
You know what he said? You know what he should have said to her? That's what you get for sitting front row, bitch.
You should throw a fucking can of beer at her face.
Right.
Not that one woman. You almost hit me with an ATV. She's fucking giving the eye. I see her out there.
And he is happy as fuck.
The ending is the best part.
So watch, he's just looking at people.
He looks up in the balcony.
It's so fucking funny. Yes. People are already starting to do shit.
Yeah. I've seen them all.
So
Get back on your fucking ATV.
Hey. This is the part that I fucking died laughing at more than anything else. So Austin's doing his thing, you know. The ATV incident happened earlier. I'll get to it.
ATV's still there.
No,
Yeah, but now it's facing in the right direction.
I'm waiting for it.
God damn, man.
He's got a terrible beer economy.
They're coming out of his pocket.
And there's Nick Khan talking to the girl.
No, we'll give you free tickets for life. Don't worry.
Why not?
He better get back on the ATV and drive it drunk back out there.
Oh, even better. Here, watch.
Just give her a beer.
He's probably said for you need to fucking grow the fuck up. Lee.
Yeah.
He just puts his head in. Nick Khan's talking to her, the fucking CEO. He's like, "Hey, lady, you okay?" He's like, "You need to leave." All right, I'm out of here.
I mean, he doesn't give a flying shit. Fuck that bitch.
Oh god.
No, wait for this.
So I've got my microphone fucking pattern imprinted in my forehead, so I'm going to have to call it an evening because I am fucking done. I am drained it dead. So
You're not
I'm
allowed
going
to
to
leave.
no.
I'm gonna
There
run you
is
over
no
with an
recording.
ATV.
This is the
What?
last match. Wow, hey, if Connor. Oh god, he fucking too. Oh,
They
Oh, wait,
just
we only have the
pounded
one.
back.
Wait, we only have the one. We only have the one match left. All right, fuck.
well,
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, it's just Cody versus Cena.
And I'm about to fucking fast forward this motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. All right, I got you. I got it.
Look
All right.
at Pat McAfee. He is sloshed.
I think Pat McAfee's been drinking.
Yeah, he's still drinking.
Freaking Wade and him both emptied the can of beer.
But that's not what got him fucked up. He's been drinking. Look at him. Look at it. Look at him. I'm so fucked up. Right?
So jealous of them.
I fucking love him. He is so fucking good. He is good.
I have to fucking
You can
take a
fast
piss.
forward this.
Go for it.
Right after this break.
You can fast forward now. You don't have to listen to everything he has to say.
He's going for a
Yeah.
17th title. Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes is trying to keep it. He can move on.
I think he ran to go pee.
Yeah.
I, yeah. The overacting of Bald Man Cena.
It wasn't too bad. His acting isn't bad.
I love this. I love this
Yeah.
when they flip the script of the.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh,
Always embrace hate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, you see me.
It's him bent over, ass up.
No! I saw that woman. But what about my story?
Yeah, I got a wine.
You left us on red, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
You haven't changed, nuts. You have.
Taking my ball and going home. Shouldn't his hero be his dad?
Yeah.
That was a lie.
What?
I got a chance to beat my hero at WrestleMania, who is John Cena, not my father.
Okay. I think he can have more than one hero.
Was he our truth? My childhood hero.
I'm trying to tell you where I think they're coming from with that. I don't know.
He's speaking for the fans. I get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I told you, I'm a fucking asshole. What do you want me to be? A pussy? I'm an asshole.
No.
And sometimes pussies get fucked by dicks. Fucking Team America. They halfway did the Champa.
Halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Fuck that woman! What's she doing over there? I think it's a man, actually.
Actually, that's a guy.
I am so fired.
They had to get the fucking most ginger person alive to run out there. Highlighter.
Like Phantom doesn't have a soul.
Yeah.
Ah, damn cats.
The last time is now. I thought it said you own.
I like the fact there's no colors, no flashiness. It's just his name for the entrance.
He should have came out wearing black and white.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad either.
Well, he
I don't know if he's
said
retiring.
he's gonna have to hold it until fucking Royal Rumble at least, because that's when he said he's gonna be around.
He said he won't wrestle into 2026.
Yeah, which would be this year's Rumble.
This year's Rumble. This year's Rumble's already passed.
Next year's Rumble.
He will not be wrestling in 2026.
Wait, this year's Rumble has not passed. Has it? I don't know. When is Rumble?
January.
Okay. Next, okay, so they're not gonna make it a Rumble. He'll retire at Saudi Arabia or whatever the fuck takes place before it.
Whatever pay-per-view they're doing in December.
Boop, boop, boop. Ernest Scared WrestleMania.
Over here, we're gonna show the little red, white, and blue.
It's centers, that's green, not blue.
Christmas, baby.
Hey, Jake.
We're in for a load of fun.
Motherfucker.
Connor's fucking holding on for.
Help me! I'm
You
so
can
high and
fast
so
forward through the
tired.
entrances.
I can what?
You can fast forward through the entrances.
Well, I'm already halfway there.
Actually, there's one part of Cody's. It's at the beginning.
I hope he comes out riding his dog.
Ow.
And his dog's riding his wife. No, I don't like that. What the fucking Christ? I was
Damn
not prepared. Why?
I said.
What does this have to do with Cody Rhodes?
Sure.
I've been very confused on the decisions on some of the entrances.
Do you guys think there were too many over the top entrances
Yes.
this year? Yeah, okay.
And also ones
I
that
thought
make
so
no
too.
fucking sense. When has Cody Rhodes been into BMX?
Wait for it.
I'm
The
sorry.
Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Oh God.
All right, now you can skip it.
That like I like the over the top entrances. I do like them, but it should have some relevance to the character. Like what
Uh-huh.
the fuck is this? Like the skip
Product
rope
placement.
thing with Bianca Belair. I'm sure she was like, "These are my fucking friends that like skipping rope or something." I don't know. The BMX thing to me is weird. It doesn't have anything to do with him. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, I said the same thing when I was watching it live. I was like, sure. I do like his outfit.
It's Velvet. Teen Dream.
That's a sign.
I do like the entrances. If they, I mean, the Damian Priest one was great because it makes sense for him. McIntyre's made sense. The Clash of Clans one for the fucking Viking
War
Raiders
Raiders?
was
Yeah, no.
terrible.
This was a commercial tonight. Fucking drumstick.
It's like, oh my god, it's our main event. Don't forget the dancing drumstick we have. In case you wanted to remind you that this was not really very serious. Look how old his daughter is now.
Yeah.
Damn. Time flies.
Mm-hmm. There's that bald guy.
Just a random fan.
I have Earth training order. I'm technically within the bubble.
I love these fucking
Drone
tablets
shots. Yeah.
Outside the bubble.
or whatever they are.
Yeah. During the pre-show, they actually did a close-up of them with their Tacticore.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, I'm happy. Cody doesn't do it for me, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. Good for you.
See how much better it looks with just the lights around the ring and the
Mhm.
fans are big.
This is how they I know they want to showcase the amount of people, but come on.
The problem with that stadium is that the roof
I
is
know.
not.
Sand.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No,
We talked a lot last night about having an open stadium, or the night before. I was like, sand, man. Sand gets in the way.
I know it's not an open stadium,
I
but
got sand.
light shines through, which makes it really hard for if you want a night-looking aesthetic. You're not going to get it with the stadium. That's all I'm saying.
The dream.
They are booing him.
Are they? I
Okay with
don't know how they're
Yeah.
responding.
this fucking decision.
They aren't in love with him. That much I can tell you. And neither am I. See, I want to be a face. I'm going to dress like Homelander. Okay. Great decision. This match is going to be. Is it going to be anything like last WrestleMania where everybody and their fucking grandma shows up? Don't answer that
No.
question. It's rhetorical. Las
I didn't
Vegas
see
is the
all of
shit.
So
Shit.
even if I wanted to, I
It
couldn't.
sounds rhetorical.
Well, it was.
Just say don't answer this.
At
the beginning.
You know what?
That's with me anyway. Because I'll answer your fucking question.
I know you
care.
will. Even if you don't know the answer, you'll answer.
You ask and I fucking give, man. You ask and you shall receive.
All right.
Yes,
This better be a 12-star match.
It's not going to be.
Well, we know that. I mean, it's John Cena and Cody Rhodes, but
I don't even think it makes out of a 1-star match for me.
15 stars. They got a lot of stars to lose.
Again,
It doesn't
they're
even
having this
feel.
match. This match is based on whether or not John Cena can do more than 5 fucking moves.
I'll tell you one thing.
And don't care.
I am with you guys already that the last night's main event should have main evented this night
Yes.
because the crowd was way more invested for me. I mean, yes, the crowd's there, but like once the match starts, you know it's going to be like, I got to
Yeah.
holster these hands.
Re-educate.
Re-educate. Whoa. Yep. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
What?
You hook my
about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think I do either.
I think
I haven't said anything in an hour and a half. Re-educate, baby. And he was really confident. I'm sure it makes sense, and I'm not kidding it.
What this match?
No.
Which
No,
means
they're
that
saying re-educate out of nowhere.
I love it. Put away the torch, Connor.
my safe word is grease fire. I'm just gonna move myself right over.
This whole thing is let's hype the crowd up until we touch each other.
Look at his stupid fucking facials, man. It's getting there up with me already. I remember when I said they were going to do it. Remember when I said Bray Wyatt when he was the Fiend, where they were going with him? And God, John Cena could fucking force the shit out of me. They.
Re-educate.
Back off me! Back off me! You fucking butt fuck me in the ass! Get off me! I can't.
What?
I think the deterioration is like we're far
I
gone.
am not a huge fan of John Cena. Do I hate John Cena? No.
That's not what I got.
Get off me! Get off me! Butt fuck me! Get off me!
Yeah.
Yeah, he was imitating John Cena.
I know,
Hey,
but
No.
it's
You
like
re-educate me?
you know how like before you say something rhetorical, tell me it's rhetorical. Before you say something like "get off me," don't butt fuck me.
Can you re-educate? Can you re-educate me on that, please?
No, I don't know. Just that spot where he's like,
Whew.
Can you re-educate me, please?
I'll
Oh,
re-educate
John
you.
Cena?
I'll take you back to Harvard.
what do you want me to re-educate you for?
I am fucking so confused about 90% of what's happening.
John Cena's trying to put on that typical heel match. And
Not in the match. On the call.
I know. I was trying to move it back to the match.
No, we live in the mess we made.
Talking about the match.
They call him Right Hand John.
So fucking boring. Remember how you said the bell rang? Yeah, you did. And here we are.
Man, anybody on this planet, including myself, could have told you that this match was not going to be good.
Have I not said it's not going to be good?
And they're cheering John Cena right now.
Yeah, this crowd is retarded. You can cheer for whoever you want, but taking a fucking WrestleMania hostage, I don't know if that's what they did, but and everybody's cheering and fucking doing a curtsy. Yeah.
Because they did a piss poor job at making him a villain.
Yeah.
They tried to do it so fast. There is like, oh, now I hate the fans. The Rock's here for some reason. Okay. I was like, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm turning to JP. Also, Cody
Hey.
Rhodes, man, get out of here.
You keep going back to Cody Rhodes.
Because Cody Rhodes is mediocre, man. Guy
Okay.
is not. You can't follow up Roman Reigns with Cody Rhodes. Fucking turncoat blonde bitch. Ah.
Ow, my back.
My problem with Cody Rhodes is just like he doesn't sell me on anything. If he was a heel and he could actually fucking sell it right, I get behind it. But his
Right.
face run is so boring. He doesn't understand in ring psychology as much as he should for being the guy with the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think of John Cena.
Yep, I agree. So why would I want to see either of them fight each other? He's fucking big booting this guy to death. John Cena's like, yeah, I know how to big boot. I can do that. I might have the legs of a 7th grader.
You know how to do that too.
Big kicks.
He is so fucking basic in this match. It's so.
It's like he's trying to become a brawler.
I
Trying
think
to
he's
stone
doing
cold
something.
himself.
Yeah.
I think they had him do this on purpose. This is the heel character. You know, you need to wrestle different. And it's just, it's not a John Cena match.
You're you're telling everybody, hey, go back to basics. Basics will fucking be the best wrestling you'll ever fucking do.
You're sabotaging your WrestleMania main event by being like, don't do your moveset. Do the moveset you learned when you first entered wrestling.
Yes, like basic shit.
Yeah.
I don't
Go back to being the prototype.
Because any of his moveset, the 5 moves of doom, are going to pop the crowd. They can't pop the crowd because then people will like him more than Cody Rhodes. Where Cody Rhodes is fucking boring as shit.
The side slam, that's signature move.
Yeah, what a great move. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think Jake DeMarco. I'm starting to think Jake DeMarco was giving me the business on that one.
Yeah.
You're in for a load of fun.
Nasty bitch, that's for sure.
God damn. What is this?
This is John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I don't know.
I mean, it's what I expected, to be honest. So
Okay,
in some ways, I feel vindicated, but I also feel bad for everybody involved.
This could have been. Go ahead.
A lot of people paid a lot of money to watch this match, and this is what they're getting.
I'm not saying it's complete shit, but it's shit.
Again, like I said, I could take the 2 nights of WrestleMania and make a really good 1-night event.
Agreed.
I agree with you.
And there'd only be about 10 matches on the
And I
night.
would scatter a lot of these other matches throughout the day.
Or just not have them at all.
True. You could do that too.
But you also have to be like dumb as shit, in all honesty, to think this match is going to be good. Like, whoever decided to have John Cena versus Cody Rhodes main event WrestleMania, Triple H? I don't know. Maybe. Not a good decision. Oh, he's clubbing him to death. There we go.
What's even worse is before he thumb poked him in the eye, he went there and went psych. Like, oh my fucking god!
Yeah, he's earnest. It like his whole Royal Rumble like over the top shtick. I was like, oh man! As soon as I saw that, I'm like, they need to veer far away from this for a heel turn for him, and they did not veer.
They should have just let him be Peacemaker for this.
No.
But How many times are you gonna look back and forth, dude?
Because that's what John Cena fucking does.
Yeah.
And the entire crowd. Thank you, Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at him do moves that he doesn't normally do, but he does them in the most boring fucking way possible.
He almost landed that horribly on his end.
He is creator wrestler fucking
Number 2.
number 2.
What time is it? I wish it was time for this to fucking wrap up. Who is he proving wrong? Shut up,
He
Michael
doesn't-
Cole. He's proving nobody wrong.
They've all of a sudden, so they did a lot of this. The only person that's shitting on fucking John Cena is Wade Barrett now. Like they're trying to have the Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm. But Cody
Rock.
Rhodes isn't The Rock, nor is he Hulk Hogan, and John Cena's been gone for too long.
Yep. It's just failing on
And
all levels.
they also haven't established this guy as a legitimate enough heel, man.
He's not. That's the
He's just a
problem.
goofy fucking asshole.
I would say it's one of the worst. I've seen a lot worse.
But of the New Age WrestleMania main events, it ain't one of the best.
When they came to Las Vegas, they took a gamble, and boy, did they fucking crap out. That's all I'm gonna say.
Uh-huh. I mean, we talked about it with John Cena, right? Where it's like, if they don't do the heel turn right, you're in for a long year.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I would have gotten behind all of these things if they
Yeah.
would have just done shit right. Once they did the John Cena turn, it's like
You almost have
Yeah.
to overcorrect on the character. Like he
Yeah.
has to almost come out and say "fuck your kids." Like you got to go to that place. Otherwise, he's soft dicking it and it doesn't work.
So they did the heel turn to get a shocking moment.
Yeah.
All the top baby faces that WWE's had has turned heel. Think about it. Hulk Hogan has turned heel. John Cena has turned heel. Roman Reigns turned heel.
I mean, it's sad, but the Hulk Hogan heel turn is
Cole
better than
turned
the
heel.
John Cena heel turn.
So it's John Cena's turn, which makes no fucking sense.
Unless John Cena kills Cody Rhodes in the middle of the ring. I don't know. I mean, this match could still have secrets that you guys haven't told me, so I don't know. But right now,
All right. We'll shut the fuck up.
I think Connor was telling me something when he was like, "I'm gonna hit the dusty trail here right at the last match."
Connor, what do you think? What do you think?
Of
This match.
ugh, I'm not a fan of this match.
It's terrible.
Its pacing is horrible. All right, so night 2, not including this matchup yet because it's not done. But night 2, excluding this match, was paced much better. And even though the match quality may not have been the same in terms of like note for note, par for par, you can make arguments that like, some matches are better with night 1 versus night 2, whatever the fuck. Night 2 felt better. It felt bigger. It flowed nicer, and it didn't have as many lulls and whatnot. You'll see. Well, basically, we'll see. Like, yeah, I wasn't big on this match, which kind of unfortunate. You have a lot. I mean, you'll see why, but yeah,
Man, I was already not big on this match. Now I'm watching it.
Again.
And I mean, nothing. I won't get hyped up by fucking 10,000 people showing up if that's what happens.
You can go
No,
right back
so.
to bed. I'm just saying. I'll get up with her next. I got homework to do, and I'd like to get the house finished. Just give me tomorrow. It'll be awesome.
Doesn't help that John Cena has an American flag on his ass,
On his ass cheek? Yeah.
and Cody Rhodes is an American flag.
Yeah. No, but I don't disagree that this match is basically turning into The Rock versus Hogan because of the fact that they did the double turn in that match. And I think that's what's happening here, despite the fact that Cena entered as a heel. I think he's leaving as a face because of the audience's reaction.
That would be an audible at this point.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Hogan and Rock was an audible also.
True. I think that they will.
It doesn't make. Even if that happens, the match is still
I think
fucking garbage to me. But
I think they're gonna hold on to that a little bit longer, though, Heather. But I will say that if it keeps going that way, Triple H will pull the trigger. And
I think
back.
honestly, I will fucking take a shit on the floor and roll around in it if The Rock shows up, because it'll anger me to no extent.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, you can be there, and every fucking plan seems to be modified because you couldn't.
Well, that's what we've been saying all
He
night.
has
Alpha.
nothing to lose here. What are you talking about? He's got fucking no chance to ever win the championship again.
Main event, baby. Main event.
He's got the match to lose. He's gonna do the SFU, TF, whatever the fuck. Put it in proper. Put it in proper, bitch. No. Alright. Let's ride each other's ass until we get to the fucking. Okay.
Just roll over.
Just turtle your head in.
Turtle.
He's posing more than he's doing anything else.
Turtle Club.
No.
I haven't seen this referee.
He refed the match earlier.
Fucking drug him. I mean, yes, he drug him to the right spot, but you seen what was coming. Like,
Chad Patton, Crossroads. Do it 17 times. No? Okay. That'll come later, if it comes at all.
John Cena's talking to him, telling him what he should do.
Get better than I am at wrestling.
Well, you should
Sage
tell him,
advice.
"Hey, get up now."
If you're gonna make John Cena a heel, you have to have him do some shit that no other heel has done. Ripping the fucking thing off. It's just so generic, right? At least with Eddie Guerrero, it's like, you fucking throw the belt at them and shit like that.
I think we're almost at the end here.
Are we gonna get some blood from Cody? Or is this just the end of this match, which would be sad?
There's one thing I will admit. I don't remember if he bleeds or not in this. I don't think he does.
I don't think he does either. If I remember, I don't think he does either.
I
Which
mean,
would
if
be-
he was going to, that's the spot
That's
there.
the spot that would do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The referee's not putting on gloves or anything. But then you get this fucking guy. Yeah, I'm with you, Michael Cole. I'm with you.
Oh my. I don't get it. Yes, he's a fucking known rapper, but he looks like he weighs about 1 pound.
Okay.
And he's just rubbing a belt.
I know, man.
What does this have to do with anything?
Well, one, he did the theme song for tonight. Two, he was the one that busted out Cody's eardrum by slapping him in the face at last year.
Okay, so why is John Cena so excited about this?
Because he's teamed up with The Rock.
That is...
Yes. Yes.
Do you
The
see,
silence is yes.
do you see why I fucking think this is the dumbest thing ever?
We already
This
had
is-
the celebrity spot with Logan Paul. We don't need another.
He looks like a fucking meth addict walking down to the ring.
This is
Fucking- What's this?
This is the big moment that we're getting.
This is fucking Floyd Mayweather punching Big Show.
It is. Difference is Floyd Mayweather actually broke Big Show's nose. That's the only difference.
Okay, so he's just allowed in the ring? Why?
Just
Okay.
and there's why.
Disqualified! Right?
Yep.
Knocked out.
Oh my god. This is like pushing that ref trope to be
Yeah.
like, he didn't even get hit, he got pulled out. It's like, oh shit, unconscious. I don't know.
No, I
A
said
strong
pull
breeze,
third-
unconscious.
No, robot. I said pull my third leg. Never mind. Whoop. Travis Scott.
Probably losing their shit over him jumping over a rope. Back when I was his age, I could fucking do that too. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Jesus fucking Christ. The crowd fucking is programmed to fucking pop for shit. Well, that one lady that got run over by Stone Cold she's back from the dead. Stone Cold's probably gonna fucking give her $1,000 or something.
Give her a handy in the parking lot.
Give her a
Old fashioned.
Yep. I hate this match.
Uh-huh.
hey. This
Who
just
cares?
This is so fucking vanilla, man.
Why
That's the
does he
same thing
care?
with Kevin Owens.
He beat you up and stood on your dead body. That's so stupid. Fuck you, Cody Rhodes. Burn in hell.
I think this is he's part of the problem in this.
This is like somebody that doesn't know anything about wrestling made this fucking match. I realistically feel. How did he even get KO'd? He got pulled out of the ring. That is the worst. I think the worst main event to WrestleMania I've seen in fucking a long time. Like, if I could give it a negative, I would give it a negative. I'm giving it a negative. Fuck it.
Fucking my guy. I'm telling you.
I'm giving it a negative. That is god awful. That was horrible.
Terrible.
That's worse than even what I imagined it would be. What the fuck, Travis Scott? He's not a wrestler. Nobody gives a shit about this guy. Like, holy fucking Christ. That was the
only
big,
way
like,
this
oh my god, we're
would
gonna
have-
swerve the audience in some way or something, do something.
The only
Terrible.
way this
Terrible.
would have worked. The only way this would have worked is if The Rock showed up and they did that spot they did at WrestleMania 17.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, if The Rock's not there, what a fuck, terrible. I don't even know where I am. Terrible.
The Rock should have been here.
Terrible. Terrible. You're gonna give this guy the title he needed to win, and this is how he does it with fucking meth ass Travis Scott showing up. Who gives a shit what Travis Scott? This is like where like the marketing aspect of them has gone too far. Terrible. Real bad.
He's even wearing his sweatpants inside out.
I don't give a shit about this guy, man. He's a fucking music producer. Why is he featured like this?
I don't know.
Real bad. I give that match a negative 10.
Which night was better, night 1 or night 2?
It's a tale of two tapes.
Yeah.
Because night 1 had a way better ending, but a terrible rest of show for me. Not terrible, not good. So is it better to have a not good 3 hours and have a good 45 minutes? Or is it better to have a pretty good 2.5 hours, an okay 1 hour, and a fucking god awful last 45 minutes? I don't know. Terrible. To me, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I actually think this is like a blight on wrestling.
It will be. This will
My-
come close to replacing WrestleMania 9 as the worst.
My
WrestleMania.
God.
And
How
with that
in
said-
what world Triple H ugh.
I hope. Now, you tell me where they're going.
I don't give a shit because I won't be watching it.
I can't breathe or think so.
What a
Yeah,
terrible
fart
fucking
in church, unfortunately.
Fart in
Scott
church.
stuff was
You
fucking
can't
important.
fart in church the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Terrible.
you
This
can't.
is
That's what
blasphemy
exactly what they
to
did.
me. Horrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Mania was night 2 was better. It was a step up in the right direction, except for that main event. So, womp womp. On that note, I am crashing.
Yeah,
so.
go
Yeah,
ahead, go
I'm
back.
gonna get out of here too. But
Go
well, I'll
to the
stay
video.
around. I'll stay around for 5 minutes just to vent.
Yeah, fine.
But have a good night, Connor.
Suit.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Why is Travis Scott here?
I don't fucking. You keep asking that fucking question. The only answer I can give you is what they did at fucking Elimination Chamber. It is the only reason he is there.
They should be ashamed of themselves, man.
And
God
Travis
awful. It's
Scott,
one of the worst
like
things I've
Heather
ever seen.
said, again, I hear you. Again, like Heather said, Travis Scott is there because the theme song is named after him.
I don't like.
You
Who
understand-
cares?
I just
It's like
telling you
and I know,
why
but they didn't have the weekend fucking be involved in the biggest fucking. I know. I'm not. Like, I have to direct my anger somewhere. I'm not trying to. I'm not directing at you. I'm just like
Get the anger out. Let him get the anger out.
terrible. Absolutely. Like, when I got on the call, and you're like worst show ever. Now I get where you were mentally. Because, oh my god, man! This is AEW level. This is worse in my mind. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how anybody involved got to this as the conclusion of WrestleMania. Like, this is fucking mind-boggling how this is the decision they made. Either they think Travis Scott is, like, the most popular person in wrestling, or they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Again, I think it was a marketing.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Agreed.
they've gone too far with the marketing. They had the fucking drumstick guy dancing around before the main event.
I get it.
Pull
I
that
get
back. You can't. You're killing the product with marketing because you make
I agree.
the Clash of Clans thing, the fucking stupid ass werewolf face. The marketing is now too far.
Agree with you.
Terrible. What do you give Night 2 out of 10?
Worse than night 1.
I give it a 3.
I just don't know. The problem is, I'm going to rate WrestleMania as a whole because Night 1 wasn't good, but the ending was. Night 2 was better, but the ending was so fucking bad that I don't know. I think what's more important in WrestleMania is having a main event that does what it needs to do. If you're going to nuclear bomb the main event, then I can't. Like, I'm going to go 5 again. The whole WrestleMania. Actually, you know what? Fucking 5. I'm going to go 5 in the total as WrestleMania. 5 out of 10. Because there's some good wrestling and some good things. But my God, do the bad things really drag it down? Like, this is a fucking blasphemy. I don't know the last time I was so upset about a fucking like Jey Uso winning the Rumble is better than this,
Yes.
which
I
is
agree.
wild because you know how I felt about that. My God, who okayed this? Like how Green Shirt is thumbing. Fucking. I'm gonna be so critical with this guy this year moving forward. I've already been critical. Like you can't have a roster that's an A++ and put on fucking C- shows constantly.
So, I thought I again, I am on the skeptical version of Triple H. I don't know if he is, and this has nothing to do with Cody losing. I am fucking making this fucking clear right fucking now. Was it time for Cody to lose? I said it was time for Cody to lose 6 fucking months ago.
Even if John,
But
it has nothing to do
nobody
with the
fucking
outcome.
listened to me. Nobody fucking listened to me so that they can move on to something else. Have what happened last night, main event, John Cena, main event night 1 with somebody named not fucking Cody Rhodes.
I'm gonna say this right now: the last 6 months, and if Triple H is involved heavily with booking, I don't know, but I am to assume. Get him out of there. Let him run the company and the business side of it. But
I think he is signing off on things because he has said that he is going to try things, and if they don't work, they just won't do it again. However,
I just don't see like I will always reference his NXT era, and it's this is not that. It's so bad in comparison that I'm like,
Right.
it's all of a sudden that they rehire Vince McMahon and keep him around. It's even worse than Vince McMahon almost. This is terrible. This is really bad. I don't know.
this was bad, but there was some. Not every WrestleMania has been great.
No, but there's no excuse
This is
for.
one of the worst. This is
There's no excuse in the state of wrestling the way it is. There is no excuse to put on like an F- main event.
WrestleMania is nowhere near the worst WrestleMania.
No, you're right, but the main event is almost as bad as you can get for me.
This main event, I mean, I'm trying to think of the worst main event up until this point was Undertaker Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'd rather
This-
watch than this.
Yes. I would say that this is probably one of the worst main events I have ever fucking seen.
It's so weirdly out of place, like in the lineage, because this is something that would have happened like right after WWE started to pick up, and they got like celebrity guests. This
Yeah.
is where I am with this. But
WWE got
this
celebrity guests.
this guy is not like celebrity for who? He's another fucking rapper artist. Who gives a shit?
So WWE's been inviting celebrity guests to their shows since the first WrestleMania. I mean, Mr. T and Cyndi Lauper were
Yeah.
both in the first WrestleMania.
Yeah, but they learned to not fucking highlight the show with celebrity guests.
Well, they kind of fucking did. They kind of fucking did because Mr. T was in the main event.
No, that's what I'm saying. They learned. They should have learned after it happened, and it was not great. Like Bad Bunny, and even fucking his home country didn't main event. Why is this guy here? Okay, I gotta stop because I gotta go to bed. Really, this is a very difficult WrestleMania to review. It's not a good WrestleMania. Let me just say that.
I give it right what Basement had it at.
Yeah, I like there are good things there. It seems like fucking there was like 3 people that wrote this, and one of them had fucking super Down syndrome.
Either that or we're high on acid.
I don't. One of them doesn't belong in the industry. Whoever was involved in all the bad things, get them out of here. But especially this, this is a fireable offense for me. If I ran this company and somebody wrote this as the main event, I think I would let them go. Because, good God, it was so bad. But anyways,
Yeah.
we're going to get out of here. We will definitely be talking about WrestleMania, I'm sure, as days go on and we do another stream. It'll be a talking point for a while for us.
Thursday, I will be live for the draft. So before even if you guys even go live, I'll be around. I'm on vacation, but I am doing the first round of the draft on Thursday night. And then throughout the weekend, I will update people on what teams have done. Like when we stream.
Well, it sounds good, but I got to get out of here. I got to wake up early tomorrow. Yeah, not great.
Nope, I hear you. I hear you.
Everybody, I hope you enjoyed yourself, at least listening to us do this fucking shit.
Listening to us struggle to get through this.
It was majority if it was a good show. I mean, it's not. It's like if I took away the main event, I give the show like a 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10 in there.
Yeah.
The main event is like strapping a 1 billion pound anchor to the show. But anyways, we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.